niggas on it. They used to bait me on me and my views, but now niggas on it. I used to tell them I'ma have me a show, but now niggas on it. Her homies on it, your homies on it. Y'all's the hater and all of my moves, but now niggas on it. They used to debate me on me and my views, but now niggas on it. I used to tell them I had me a show, but now niggas on it. Her homies on it, your homies on it. Realest podcast.
That nigga munch.
Can you hear me?
Realest podcast ever. We back. We can hear you.
Because I can't hear me.
Sound sharp. Headphones will help that.
Yeah, there we go. Let me see what we got now. All right, I can hear me now.
Realest podcast ever. I think this is episode 218. I stand to be wrong. Let's check it. Let's check the number. Let's check the number. Let's check the number.
You're normally better at this than I am. I've given up.
I think it is 218.
I think it's 218.
Dan don't know. Can you turn my headphones up a little bit? I think I'm 3. There we go. Am I 3? All right.
There you go.
Sounds a little bit better.
All right, so.
Can you hear me, though?
Yeah, you sound sharp. You sound good.
I think my hearing is going.
Yeah, 218.
We're getting older, so that wouldn't be shocking.
Yeah, no. I was, I've been watching that show, C, on Apple Television. It's basically based, it stars Jason Momoa.
Turn my headphones up a little bit more.
It stars Jason Momoa.
I still can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Now, can you hear?
Say something into the mic.
Something into the mic.
He had 3.
All right, I can hear it.
You got 3 up?
Here's his mic. Here's the headphone.
Yeah, no, I can hear it.
All right.
I can hear it.
All right, so.
My hearing is going. I'm almost positive.
That would be bad.
Yeah. Well, I would rather lose my. What would you rather lose, your sight or your hearing?
Hearing.
Yeah, because I don't want to hear y'all.
Sight is dumb important.
Yeah, I need to see.
The sight is dumb important. So that's kind of where I was going. So I've been watching this show C on Apple TV or whatever. I binge watched the first 2 seasons. The 3rd season just premiered maybe like a week and a half ago. It stars Jason Momoa, Aquaman. So that's what made me even tune in to begin with. Made me watch it or whatever. So I binge watched the first 2 seasons, and it's basically based around this dystopian future reality where I think I'm too loud for myself. Turn me down. This dystopian reality in the future where
I'm definitely, these headphones ain't on.
They not on?
Yeah. Put me in another socket.
Having technical difficulties, the realest difficulties ever.
All right, which one did you just put me into?
You're in Ford.
All right, turn 4 up though. Crank it. Yeah, these headphones are dead.
Okay.
I know I wasn't tripping because I'm not hearing shit. Like,
All right. Well, we have more headphones.
you can hear me though.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on here. I could hear you. I can't now. Can't hear shit. Hello? All right. Yep. Alrighty. Oh, I unplugged me. All right. There we go. Everybody's tripping today.
All right.
There we go. Yep, everybody's tripping today. All right, cool. So it's set in this dystopian future reality where there we go. That sounds sharp. Where there's like a plague, like a bubonic plague or whatever, some future plague or whatever. Everybody loses their eyesight. Population goes from 350 million people to 2 million people. The main concentration of people are here in the mountain regions of Pennsylvania. For whatever reason,
it sets place here.
Yeah, these crazy motherfuckers survive for some reason.
Okay.
People in Pennsylvania, whatever. So now everybody loses their eyesight. So now it's to the point where it's like, it's been a few hundred years or whatever, and now people are starting to regain their sight through having children, this and this. People are starting to regain their sight, and there was like 1 or 2 people in the midst of these millions that survived the plague that still had their eyesight intact or whatever, and they're basically regarded as witches. So it flips to where now it's like, now if you got your eyesight, you're the minority, and you're like considered like a witch, and they burn you at the stake, all this crazy shit or whatever the case may be. So it's an interesting show, but it's like it basically shows that, like, in the absence of like a civilized society, we basically revert to like barbarianism and like just like got all these different houses going to war and all this espionage and all this crazy shit, and it's like, damn, for some blind motherfuckers, y'all sure is causing a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? And what I was leading to is where where you ended up to, where it's like it made me beg the question, like, yo, out of your 5 senses, which one would you be cool with losing?
What are the 5 senses?
So you got sight, you got hearing, touch, smell, and taste.
Gotta have taste. Yeah, gotta have taste.
So by default, you kind of lose. If you lose your scent or your taste, you kind of lose both of them by default because they're connected.
Somebody said that to me recently, and I don't believe that.
That's what they tell you.
I've ate pussy in the dark, so there's that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. Like they're like, hey, you got a point. Like seriously,
but when people got COVID, they lose both.
They smell and they taste.
Oh, smell and taste.
Yeah,
I thought you said sight and taste.
No,
that's why I'm like, no, that can't be true.
Scent and taste.
Scent and taste. Okay, you don't have taste.
So if you lose that, if that's the one that you select, that's the one that I would pick, you kind of lose both, like simultaneously. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I gotta have taste.
I gotta have taste.
Gotta have taste.
All right. So by default, you gotta have scent too. So now you got sight, hearing,
and touch.
left.
It would be hearing.
Yeah, it would be hearing. I think it would be an easy selection to be hearing.
It would be hearing. Yeah, ain't like you figured. I don't see Jay dropping another album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nas' last one was good. I've heard enough.
Yeah, Carter 6 might not be that good.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? I've heard all the Carters. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's an easy choice.
Yeah. Cause I come in the crib, my girl snapping, I can't hear you. That's kind of lit.
Yeah, them fuckers just gotta write everything down.
Just write that shit down and get back to me.
Text me,
real shit. Yeah, I know it couldn't be sight. Sight, I might as well just go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if it's sight, get me out of here.
Yeah.
Like if I got hit upside the head with a brick and I survived, but my sight didn't, just hit me with another brick. Just get me up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
maybe to bring it back.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that shit.
Hit me with another brick.
Yeah, just dope me up and hit me with another brick. I don't got time for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like I don't even know if I could do like one joint. Like you ever see somebody with a patch?
Oh, that's a wild life.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do the patch shit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You can't text and drive.
Yeah.
You can't sex and drive.
This show started off stupid as hell.
Having hearing issues, fucking hypotheticals.
Yeah, like a patch. Like, it's no real way to, like, you almost gotta wear, like, suits. Like Sagat.
Yeah.
Off Street Fighter, yeah. Like, you
Like
can't.
a blind spot joint on a good eye.
Like, you can't just be like a regular motherfucker with a patch.
No,
There's just
no,
too
no,
many
no.
questions. You know?
Charleston White got a dead eye. He just rock his shit just out.
Charleston White. Somebody the other day had a John was like, one of them people that's like in the RocNation Rockefeller camp.
Okay,
Like one of them motherfuckers was like, the whole dinner with Jay-Z thing was like, let me just keep it a buck with y'all. Like dinner with Jay is definitely worth the $500,000.
Oh, that was it was Diddy's son.
Yeah. So,
it was
and somebody in
Christian Combs.
And somebody in the comments had a clip of Charleston White, and he was like looking down and said, 500,000, man, fuck Jay-Z. 500,000, man, fuck Jay-Z.
Yeah, I think when people make those type of proclamations, they don't realize that their worldview is warped by the fact of like having money. Like, and you're never gonna be in a position where like 500K determines your livelihood.
Like if you come into a room as Puff's son, you have an heir. You have an heir to almost $1 billion. So it's like, yo, having dinner with Jay-Z and Jay-Z's like, yeah, invest $200 million into nuclear energy. That's a tip. That's different from me and him having dinner.
You got the 200 million.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm catching the bus home, jigga man. Like what you got now?
I took an Uber here, but I don't have enough money on my credit card to Uber back. So I was hoping you had like
I'll
you
give you
could.
$49,950.
Can you Apple pay me $50?
Right. And I'll just take $49,950 cash. Like, yeah. But yeah, I was dying when I seen that shit. Oh, I got some shit for you too. I like did some digging the other day, just on some bored shit. You know, I can get like that.
Yeah.
So we was talking about hookah. Shout out to Sticks, and we was talking about different flavors of hookah, whatever. You know, Sticks and Dan gonna do the hookah ninja warrior. Yeah. And it made me just start looking at like, damn, because with the craze that hookah is, shout out to Dro. I seen a video at a party the other night. Boo had posted. Dro was walking around the party with the
that's
hookah.
his thing.
Yeah,
that's his thing.
I was dying.
Yeah. And the thing is, Dro just started smoking hookah
That's the
6 months
funniest
ago.
part of it. I was telling Lee, I'm like, this nigga wasn't smoking hookah. No, this
He
nigga
refused. I don't
walking
smoke that
around
shit.
with the hookah is funny as shit. But it made me think about the craze that hookah's on, and it's just like, you remember where cigarettes was like that in the 80s, 90s, and now cigarettes is like done. Like it's practically
extinct.
So I'm thinking like, damn, what are the tobacco companies doing in this whole joint? So it made me do some digging. Do you know what the largest e-cigarette is? Is Juul.
Yeah, Juul.
Juul. So Juul was two guys who basically they were vaping in college and was like, yo, let's try to figure out a way to give people an e-cigarette that packs as much nicotine as a regular cigarette. So they basically created a machine that basically they took the whole concept from Apple, where you have like a sleek, cool design. Because what happens is, you remember the vape Jones Favor were like these big ass
these
water
contraptions.
guns. Yeah. They created a small little cartridge that looks cool like an iPhone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they wound up doing the whole formula. They created the shit, like created the science in the technology. The shit wounds up, the nicotine hits twice as hard than a regular cigarette. So that's where the super addictive shit comes from. So peep, they use nicotine, essential nicotine oil, so there's no tobacco. So it's basically healthier for you.
Okay, so it's like pure nicotine.
Pure nicotine.
Yeah.
So they created the company. The company wound up having, after 2 years, they had a valuation of $600 million, right? 2 years later, the company has a valuation of, I want to say, $4.2 billion.
Oh, my God.
Peep this. They sell the majority stake in the company, in majority stake of Juul, to a company called Altria. Have you ever heard of Altria?
Never heard of it.
Altria has the majority stake of Juul. You've never heard of Altria, right? Altria's company went through a name change in 2004.
Philip Morris.
The Philip Morris Foundation changed their name to Altria.
Yeah, because this name is burnt.
And then they doubled back and bought Juul. When they bought Juul, they bought it for 12.8, the majority stake for 12.8 billion. The next day, the company's valuation doubled. The company is now worth 36 billion.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, yo, the Philip Morris family really came back and got
Them niggas is the mob, dog.
They the mob, dog. They the mob.
That's crazy.
The absolute mob. And I'm just like, damn. And then I went on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here waiting. I'm like, I know Philip Morris is in here somewhere.
I went on YouTube and looked at it. They got Philip Morris Sweden, Philip Morris Switzerland, Philip Morris China, Philip Morris Hong Kong. It's literally Jones all over the place.
Yeah, tobacco was forever.
Dog. And it's like crazy, but they're not even using tobacco no more. Like that's the crazy part. And I'm just like, damn. Like
Marlboro tried to buy.
Marlboro was in on the original John with Altria and shit. And they was just like, yeah, we can't really be seen with y'all. Like,
y'all name fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
We burnt. Like, we can't really do
Burrow
that.
Morrow might have worked better.
Burrow Morrow.
Y'all playing a lot of games. You know what I'm saying? I should have did like us.
And it really made me think about like transitioning and being able to like keep your foot in the game when it's like shit look dark. And it's just like, damn, like they really changed their name, double back, board in on this shit. And it's like, yo, they still at the fucking the helm of, because I looked it up just before because I didn't want to like be wrong.
Yeah, they let these young niggas go and do all the R&D and all the heavy lifting, scale the fucking company, establish the fucking the proof of concept, and then bought it for the high, and just their market presence and their distribution made the company double overnight.
Revenue for Altria for the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2021 was $26.1 billion. Operating income $10.8 billion. Net income for the year $4.6 billion. Niggas made 4.6 after everything.
Profit.
Yeah. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's like, you know, when you're dealing with that type of
8,300 employees.
Yeah, when you're dealing with that type of money, turning that money over is an eventuality. Like, it's not like, oh, you're going to wake up tomorrow and then this company's going to be worth nothing. It's too much at stake. It's too many moving parts. It's too many, company salaries and vacations and summer homes and all of that tied to this shit. They're going to find a way to make it work every single time.
Altria owns Philip Morris International. Philip Morris International owns Marlboro. So it's like they basically just creating shell companies for the fuck of it. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. But yeah, I did some digging about that shit the other day. Apparently, they just invested $1.6 billion into a cannabis company called Kronos Group.
Yeah, cannabis is going to be in Walmart in a minute. Mm-hmm. Like, they've already started the cannabis distro. Me and a homie was talking about trying to get into that shit with the vending machines and all of that shit. Like, and, you know, just kind of like looking at like what type of license do you have to have and, you know, what states. Because like right now, New Jersey, New York, Michigan,
Florida.
I know for sure Florida. Maryland are all, Nevada are going ham with the weed shit. Yeah. Big legal with the weed shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, once they went from fucking medical to fucking rec in Nevada, it changed the whole game.
Where was we at? Where you, was it, Virginia and D.C., where it's like you.
Oh, yeah.
All you gotta do is walk across the bridge, and it's just like, wide open.
Literally, like in D.C., the law is I can transfer you a quarter pound of weed at any given time. Mm-hmm. And it's completely legal. It's no money exchange hands.
So what they do down there is like you go into a store and be like, yo, buy this painting. You buy the painting, it come with 8 ounces of weed.
If you buy this painting, I can give you the weed for free.
Remember the wash?
Yeah.
That way I'm not dealing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that shit is for real.
The bong is $800. You know what I'm saying? The weed is free. I'm not dealing.
He said, let me get that little shit. No, man, I got to ride back to Humboldt County. I need this little shit for my trip
Roll
back.
down from Humboldt County on this scooter.
Yeah, but I watched that shit on YouTube. Then I was just watching all kinds of crazy shit. I watched the joint about...
My YouTube is fried right now. I'm sorry. I was looking for something good to watch on my ride down here. It was not given.
Yeah. I just be coming across random shit. I watched the joint on baby dresser deaths. Like babies dying from the dressers from IKEA. Yeah, IKEA, apparently they was sourcing basically what happens is you know the Bassett Furniture Company, mm-hmm. They're an American staple. They basically, a lot of the American furniture got made in Virginia. Apparently the trees in the Virginia mountains and shit are like the best oak, the best maple and some other shit. So they had the family from the Bassett Furniture Company on there where it was saying how, you know, a nice sturdy dresser would cost you $700, $800. Mm-hmm. But with the IKEA craze, with this cheap furniture that you just basically $200, but the shit definitely isn't structured the right way, so it tilts, it'll lean. If a kid, you know, kids have a tendency to climb on shit, mm-hmm. So they were showing how these kids were like, you know, kids will pour the drawer out and climb up the drawer, then the whole joint will fall on.
Right.
And apparently like 30 kids died from this shit in 1 year. So the guy was saying how what happened was manufacturers realized like, yo, I got a plant here in Virginia where I'm paying all this money to these people. We're doing all this shit as far as the products. And then we got to make the dressers and the beds and the all this bullshit. Dresser might cost you $500 to make in materials. Then you're selling it for $800. But people, because of the millennial shit where people are just going and coming. Like it's crazy when you really break down like economy shit. Think about our parents. Motherfuckers got jobs back in the day and never left. Yeah. So what happens is you got your home and never left. So when a motherfucker got his home, it's like, man, this is my forever home. I'm going to be here. Yeah. Let me get some sturdy shit.
That shit
but
is over
now
with.
where you got people going here, they in Jersey 1 year, then they in Denver, then they in Colorado. Motherfuckers, what Kanye say on the joint? I went to IKEA, bought a bed, put it together myself. First beat I made was Heart of the City. That's where we at now, where it's like people is just doing that shit to get by. So manufacturers was like, I can't keep making these joints with this material, so they started outsourcing. Where do they outsource to?
IKEA.
No, as far as manufacturing.
Oh, manufacturing. Oh, China.
Of course. Remember we was talking about China last week. They go right to China, start making the shit. So the Bassett owner, the CEO, his dad has started a company out here, and he's like, we're the only furniture company left. He said every other furniture manufacturer in Virginia has closed their plant, and he's just like, I have a duty to give people jobs and keep people employed. Like I got that from my father, and he was like, you know, it's been tough, but we're still here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like watching the shit like, damn, China really did. And it was showing how China uses, basically they use strip lumber, where they basically use a strip, like a sheet of lumber, and wrap it in a bullshit material. And like, wood. And it's like, no. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you want some oak wood, nigga? You want some gray wood, nigga?
They basically using wood wallpaper on bullshit. And people are buying all these, and you know, IKEA, all these different places are funneling in all this bullshit furniture. And they were showing how the boy who owned IKEA, his whole thing was, I'm donating all the wealth. Like I'm giving it all away. You know what I'm saying? But turns out that was a lie. So what he did was the money that IKEA was making, like they had their company in Switzerland, he basically set up a foundation to like donate all the money to, but then the foundation was covered by a trust. The trust was owned by his son.
Yeah.
So it's like they was like he just did the shit to get around taxes. You gotta watch it. It's a deep documentary. But I'm just like, damn, China really is at the forefront of all the nonsense.
Yeah, and the thing is, once they pass America, they're just gonna
nonsense everywhere.
It's gonna soar past. It's just never gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that's crazy.
They were showing a John on there how people with recycling and how recycling is this big scam and shit. Yeah. And the boy there, who's this one dude, he's worth like $900 million. He owns like a recycling plant where he basically takes like bottles and shit and they turn it into like reusable plastic. Mm-hmm. But China outlawed trash from every other country because it was too much of the shit piling up. So they basically just sent the shit to Malaysia. This motherfucker went to Malaysia and realized, was like, yo, they're not getting rid of this shit. They're just like dumping it.
It's just here.
It's just here in the rivers and the lakes in Malaysia. So he basically created another company where it's like, yo, instead of us buying because they were buying the recycling shit from America in China. But once China banned it, he basically went to Malaysia and set the company up, was like, yo, we don't have to pay for this shit.
This is free.
He just got workers. Margin. He hired thousands of workers, gave them galoshes, and they just pulling the shit out the river. He done cut his costs on I'm like, yo, motherfuckers be geniuses, dog. Like straight geniuses. None of you niggas ever was like, yo, let's get some boots and go to Malaysia and get these bottles out the river.
I don't even know that shit exists. Niggas can't see past their street corner.
Dog. It's a crazy setup. It's a docuseries. I'll tell you that. I forgot the name of it. But yeah, that shit was wild. Wild watch. It's insane when you really think about what go on in the world. Yeah. And how, like, you know, like how we talk about, we always give props to like Kanye and Jay-Z and these Diddy and Dr. Dre and all them for being able to transition. But it's like, yo, it's people who do that shit over and over again for billions and billions of dollars. Yeah. Like the Philip Morris Foundation, you would think with like the Surgeon General's warning and the Just Say No to Tobaccos and all of the shit.
They've been to war more times with the government more times than anybody.
These motherfuckers went to a fucking congressional hearing and straight lied. Like, yeah, cigarettes don't cause no cancer. Yeah, I agree.
Shit ain't addictive.
Yeah, shit ain't addictive. Lying like a motherfucker.
While out back smoking a cigarette.
Out back dying from a cig. Real shit.
It's like, can I get a cigarette break? I'm dying in here.
I'm dying in here. Crazy John. But what you got for the week, man?
Oh man, the number one source of revenue, tourism and everything in the city of Philadelphia took place this weekend.
Oh, can we real quick? Can y'all subscribe to the Patreon, please?
Yes, please subscribe to the
Patreon.com/official TRPE, or go on Patreon and search the realest podcast ever. It'll come up. We appreciate y'all. Made it through another month.
Yes.
We want to get these numbers up because we want to do some cool shit to end this year.
Yes.
Help us, help y'all.
Yep.
That's it.
Help us, help y'all. Then y'all help us because everybody helped everybody. I think. Maybe. Something like that.
Sounds good.
So the biggest tourism attraction in the city of Philadelphia took place this weekend, annual Made in America Festival, put together by Jay-Z's RocNation and Budweiser. It's gotten to the point where Made in America is such just an automatic to where it's like 200, 300,000 people show up. Everybody from RocNation was like elsewhere. Oh, yeah. Like Lenny S was in London. Like Jay-Z was wherever the hell he was. Like, nobody, they just put a press release out. There's no press conference anymore. Remember they used to come to the steps and, you know what I'm saying? And Freeway would show up and Beans would be in the crowd with a Mac 11 and shit like that. Like, all that's over. Like, we don't even need that anymore. You know what I'm saying? We just put out a presser and the shit happened. So, Made in America took place this weekend, Saturday, Sunday. It was headlined this year by Bad Bunny and Tyler, the Creator. The midlining acts were both from Philadelphia, like we talked about on Patreon the other day. Jasmine Sullivan, Uzi.
I ain't gonna hold you. I watched Uzi's performance. Uzi, all that.
Uzi's amazing.
That Glock in my purse. I started playing that shit. I'm like, oh, this joint, all right.
Yeah, Uzi's amazing, man. We also had some other Philly artists on the bill. Shout out Core. Shout out Armani White, who got the #1 trending song on TikTok right now. Billie Eilish. Sosa performed with the Philly Goats, D Sturdy, and all of them guys. Yeah, I mean, overall, it was a good show. So some of the highlights.
Okay.
Everybody that went, I wanted to see Bad Bunny so bad. I tried to scumbag some free passes. I told Matt on Saturday, it didn't work. So real quick before I get into the highlights of the show, I don't know who's in charge of Made in America and distributing media passes and shit like that, but there were niggas there with media passes that don't do media. Yeah. We actually do media and can't get no media passes. Yeah. This is strange.
It's weird.
So next year, I don't know who it is, who we got to talk to, whatever. I'll probably be on the beach in Miami Labor Day weekend anyway, but whatever. Get us some passes, please, so we can come cover this goddamn event from a Philly level and talk about this thing, whatever, firsthand. Shout out to Ish, Kev Dolce, they was there. Tierra Whack was there, floating around, being whack or whatever like that, taking a bunch of pictures with people and stuff. That was pretty cool to see. But all right, so some of the highlights. So I wanted to see Bad Bunny. Very bad. Bad Bunny is the number one global artist in the world right now. Bad Bunny has put out an album that when he debuted at number one, like 294,000 copies sold the first week. He has not had any chart position below number 2 since his album has come out. He is kicking Drake's ass. He's kicking Khaled's ass. He's kicking The Weeknd's ass. He's kicking everybody's ass. And on top of that, his live show gates continue to break his own records. He had a show in Orlando that was an $11.05 million gate. He had a show in Miami recently at the Dolphin Stadium, $14.535 million or something crazy like that. Like, he's doing numbers. So I wanted to see Bad Bunny's show. And everybody that I saw that was recapping it last night on their IG stories and all that is like, Bad Bunny is amazing. Had people going crazy. So that was like, I guess, everybody's highlight of the weekend. Mm-hmm. Kodak Blac. All right, so let's get into some niggery nonsense. Kodak Blac was supposed to perform.
Right.
Instead of Kodak arriving 30, 40, hour, before he's set to perform, apparently he was at the Four Seasons hanging out with some other podcast hosts who shall remain nameless. Okay. But he was not at the Made in America campgrounds, and he said that he arrived, quote unquote, 10 minutes late. That's how you know niggas be lying when they say I'll be there in 10 minutes, be there 35 minutes later.
You know what was funny about today? When you text, I'm passing the zoo, you were in front of me. I'm like, we is not near the zoo. Like, niggas just be lying.
Well, I was about to.
Cause did you even peep? I flew past you.
No.
Yeah, I flew past you because you went like far left, and I went past. I'm like, nigga, we passing what's it? Can talk about it. That's funny as shit.
So
but yeah, 10 minutes late is a lie.
It's 35. It's 35.
I was
45
only 10 minutes late.
You were an hour late.
No, that's bullshit.
So
he was 10 minutes from there, but with Made in America, it's 45.
It's 45 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he just didn't plan properly. Now, he ended up not performing. They canceled his set. I'm like, damn, why, they
didn't let him on at all.
No. Because it's time slots, and you got three different stages going.
I didn't understand why you and Kev was saying. You right. Yeah.
This is a full production. You got 3 different stages going or whatever the case may be. So you want to go get high, whatever the hell you doing or whatever, you got to be here on point. Now, throughout this whole process, Kodak Blac inadvertently taught us a lesson, that being the general public, because I had no idea that Made in America, because they're LiveNation, what they do is they just basically give you like a writ basically saying, hey, we're going to pay you this amount, but it's 100% on the back end. So you get booked out for this, you promote it, all this old shit, but you don't get paid nothing until you arrive. Meaning if you're Kodak Blac and you 10 minutes late and you don't perform, you get nothing. So he learned a hard lesson of why it's important to be on time for shit. And when I seen it, first broke, I think it was on Too Cool to Blog or whatever, and I wrote in the comments like, yo, this is what happens. This is the manifestation of what happens when you have rap artists that historically only get booked in nightclubs where there's no time parameter, no accountability, no none of that shit, get held to a time standard. This is what happens. Like they got to learn these hard lessons and go through all this dumb shit just because they're used to where it's like, what time the club close for? All right, bet I'll be there 3:18. It's like that sort of thing. Like it's no incentive to get there early because niggas' whole thing is I'm going to come, perform, throw my ones, drink my bottles, and then fuck with the bitches afterwards. Like, they want to be there for the let out and the niggery nonsense and all that nonsense that goes on in the club. But when you are doing a hard capped ticketed show and you got people performing in front of you and after you, you got to be accountable not just for your time, but everybody else's. So if you quote unquote 10 minutes late and you're really 38 minutes late or whatever it is, you disturb the whole flow of the show. So no, we're not moving somebody around to accommodate you because people, no, fuck you. Well, if people ask, the non-people that's going to ask for refunds based on the fact that you didn't perform or whatever, we'll deal with that when we deal with it. But majority of the people are here for the headliner and the midliner. You are neither in this type of environment. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Kodak Blac had to learn probably $100,000 lesson. You know what I'm saying? On Saturday, Icewear Vezo was another one. He was supposed to from Detroit. He was supposed to perform. On Saturday, something happened, went haywire with his.
He didn't perform either?
He didn't perform either.
Damn.
And I think it was one more person that they said didn't perform or whatever, or was like some sketchy shit going on. So a couple of, it was a bad weekend for the black artists. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas was looking bad. You know what I'm saying? And missing Made in America is like that has implications on the rest of your touring future because LiveNation is the #1 touring company in the globe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you mess up with LiveNation and AEG, now you back to the chitlin circuit. And the whole thing is to transition from doing these nightclubs where you got to have the Israeli guard or the Haitian SWAT team with you just to go in here and collect this little bit of money to be able to do hard cap shows where you can go around, do 30 dates, come back around 40 days later, do 30 more dates, and grow your hard ticket base and get them big checks. Because what a lot of artists don't understand, because they not dealing with LiveNation or AEG like that, when you get set up for a tour, they announce the tour, boom, they advance you 50% of all your money for the entire tour. So say if you got 30 dates, you getting 100,000 per show. What's that? 3 million. You get 3 million. They advance you 1.5 up front, and then you just pick up your back ends in every city or whatever. So it's like that shit is different than doing nightclubs where 50 grand, send me 25 or 30, I pick up 20, but y'all are actively going out finding those bookings and all of that. Whereas you got somebody that's the #1 touring company in the world and the AEG #2, already having these venues in place because they own them all already, and just saying, all right, we're just going to route you like this. This is a proven route that worked. We did it for Future when he started. We're going to put you on the same route, 1,000 cap venues, send you around, boom, 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 then repeat the process. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, these artists got to understand, like, yo, don't shoot yourself in the foot because you feel like you already, financially somewhere, because the Weeknd's best financial year was because of a touring deal that he did with LiveNation.
Right.
Was it 73 million or some crazy number or whatever the hell like that they advanced him against his international tour?
Who was that?
The Weeknd.
I think the Weeknd's, I want to say
Might have been 90.
Yeah, 96 or some crazy shit.
Something
like
crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the type of money that's out there when you become a hard ticket artist. And he just broke all of his own records on this tour that he just had. His voice blew out the other night on tour or whatever. But, to that point, he was basically killing all of his prior
that mega
performance
money
record.
is just insane, man.
Yeah.
It's just like, God damn.
And touring is such big business because there's so much attached to it. Like, all right, so you got the hard ticket, then you got parking, then you got concessions, then you got merchandise, which now the merch is starting to rival the damn live show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Depending on who you are or whatever. You got the merch, you got sponsorship. Like, so you got 5 revenue streams.
When we was at the Kanye Drake John, the T-shirts, I think, were a bean.
Yeah.
The jeans were 200, and the hoodies were 400. Yeah. These were champion hoodies that just said Free Hoover.
Yeah, they had somebody down the street from here at USC press these shit.
And I'm sitting there like, Hoover's never getting it. You know what I'm saying?
Not in a million years.
Like, so it's like, I didn't really understand the purpose in buying these shits, but people were buying them. And the crew, did you peep the crew had on the one pieces? Like the one piece Dickie Free Hoover drills? Motherfuckers was buying them off crew members like on the spot.
Yeah.
One of the motherfuckers sold his drum for like $1,500 because it's like the only people who got them was the crew, the grounds crew and shit.
Yeah.
So people was buying them shits off of them. So it's like, yo, if you go there and buy a shirt, a hoodie, and jeans, you was spending $700. Motherfuckers' tickets didn't cost $700.
Exactly.
People will spend more in merch than they spend on the show.
Absolutely.
At the Pusha T joint, the shirts was $40 hoodies was a beam. Motherfuckers was like, yeah, give me more everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Kevin Hart show in AC. T-shirts was I think 35, the hoodies was 85, and then whatever other shit they had, some posters and stuff like that. Like merch is big ass business.
Hell yeah.
Concessions is big ass business. Parking is big ass business. So it's like
for all year productions, like, yeah, we don't need to bring in nothing new. Just give me those nachos and boys ain't finished from Saturday at the USC.
USC versus Washington.
Boys don't need no fresh food for the Kanye and the boy.
Give me that for 20 cents on a dollar and you got a deal.
They ain't worried about eating. They here for the boy Drake
and the boy Kanye. I done had Kanye tied up in a basement for 3 weeks waiting on this show.
I done handcuffed Yeezy in the bait back earlier today. He waiting on us to bring him on stage. Like, yeah, the concessions at that joint was terrible. But, you know, it's like, yeah, concessions, merch, like you say, parking. Shit, if you parking at an arena.
Parking 40,000 cars or something like that.
No, not that many. Like, you figure Wells Fargo parking lot probably figures a 20,000 capacity. It might hold 2,000 cars.
But then you got all the other ancillary lots too. Like
that joint they just start making right here. Yeah, I'm gonna move this cone.
Exactly.
Come right here.
Like if it's something going on at the link, all the parking lots is open. Citizens Bank Park is full. Wells is full. Their 2, 4, 5 lots is full. They make up lots down the street. Niggas be parking the CSC parking lot, the security company parking lot, all kind of shit. Like
shit, you in St. Eves, remember the bull, African bull. Done made somebody
4 spots.
4 spots.
Somebody driveway. Yeah, beam.
Damn, Wells Fargo got 6,000 spots.
See what I'm saying?
I didn't think it was that many.
So how many the link got? Because the link is what, 80,000 capacity. So that's what I'm saying.
Oh no, the whole joint has 6,000.
Oh, the whole joint is 6,000 spots.
6,000 lots. All right.
Yeah, so you doing 6,000 spots times $20, $25 or whatever the fuck. That's what, 120,000.
I think I'm reading this wrong. Hold on. Link.
My lungs is BS today.
Your lungs is BS all the fucking time.
But they're especially bad today. So yeah, so you know, so it's like, you know, these artists, man, just got to be smart enough to understand like who they doing business with and making arrangements and making sure that, you know, one, you get where you getting, you know what I'm saying? And that you not, you get where you getting when you supposed to, and you're not stepping over $1 to pick up a penny, which is the equivalent of, you know, doing these nightclubs over these hard ticketed shows. And it's like, you know, when people is making a lot of money to go in clubs, it's kind of hard to see the long run of, you know, the longevity of where that money is. But it's like, you know,
total sports complex for Philadelphia has 20,000 spaces.
20,000. I told you.
Yo, you wasn't bullshit. Yeah. It was 6,000 for Wells Fargo.
Yeah. The link is, you got 80,000 capacity for people. Like, you got to at least account for a quarter of that.
When the vet was there, it was a total of 16,100 spaces. Now with the new link, the way they've reconfigured it, has 21,884 spaces.
So really 22,000 spaces.
And then when it's niggas, 26. We can just park right on this. You park, look, put it half up on the curb.
You want ultra VIP? Just line it up right here. I got cones.
I'm
gonna stand right here all night. You know
so you talking about 22,000 spots times $20? That's another 440,000. Now when Kevin Hart do his live shows, he get parking.
Yeah.
He get parking, he get concessions, he get, well, what money being made in the building tonight? Oh yeah, let me just rent the whole building and do my own production, use y'all staff or whatever the fuck so they can get the overtime, but I'm cracking all of the bread. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. So it's like, that's the type of leverage that you can have. I would imagine that Drake has something similar in place where he gets broke off out of everything that happens when he walk into the building somewhere. Unless it's all year productions, then he gets nothing. Like everybody else that's not named Prince. 22,000 parking spots. That shit is nuts.
They got 2 video screens that are 27 feet by 96 feet. They got one that's 14 feet by 25 feet. 308 concession stands. Damn.
Money on money on money.
Yeah, the link cost $512 million to build, 67,000 seats, 3,000 luxury suites, 21,884 parking spaces. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Printing money. Shout out Jeffrey Lurie.
Yeah.
Printing money.
I'm still shocked that it's 6,000 spaces at Wells Fargo. It don't feel like it's that many.
That shit is everywhere, bro. Like it's the whole 360 of the building.
But I would imagine you think about it. If you bring it in Wells Fargo hold what, like 18, 19?
Yeah, 18, 19,000.
So you figure staff is probably another stack. So you're putting about 20,000 in on a regular. So yeah, 20,000 people. If you just do a fourth of that coming in cars.
5,000.
Yeah, so yeah, that makes sense then. Shit. Yeah, so at 67,000 over at the link, another fucking 14 grand, 15 grand. Yeah, that's damn. Yeah, parking is good money.
So it's like, so when when you scale properly as an artist, as a talent, a comedian or whatever, a singer, rapper, whatever the case may be, you scale properly, you get big, you can negotiate for shares of all of that money. Whereas you going in a nightclub, we got a set fee for your ass. Yeah. This shit hold 800 people, nigga. Yeah. We got 40,000 for you. That's as good as it's gonna get. Ain't no extra ones to throw. None of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got 40 grand, 20 up front, 20 on the back end. And it's like a lot of times these rap artists don't understand that touring game. So they find themselves getting jammed up, moving around because they'll take a club date, the same day as Made in America or Rolling Loud or something stupid like that that's not in the city, and now you got to book a private jet and just all this nonsense, all this unnecessary moving around, when in reality it's like, yo, it's cool to turn down a couple bags, man.
Yeah.
So it's like, so for people to to lose a couple different prominent urban acts was kind of was just kind of like alarming, because you never really see that with Made in America. Like you never really see that with festivals, period, because they pay the best.
Right.
So you always see the artist gonna show up for them Jones. So it was just like a little bit weird. But other than that, I heard Tyler the Creator set was amazing. I saw the Philly Goats set with Sosa. That was fire. They did their thing. It came out, did Shake That. Everybody lost their goddamn minds. That song has over 1 billion impressions.
I can believe it.
Throughout all platforms. This shit is amazing, man. Yeah. What else went on Made in America? Oh, you called it. White people and dick forces with Ben Simmons jerseys.
That's the universe. You got to remember, I drove through the last couple Made in Americas. So when you get down there, you get to 16th Street and JFK, you come through the Parkway, everybody has on a Sixers jersey, some tan or khakis or beat up jeans, and smoked Air Force Ones. That's they shit. But I feel them though, because it's a festival, you're gonna get like stepped on. And did you see the moment that they took out in a wheelchair all bloody and shit? Like, you're gonna get, you know what I'm saying, beat down out that motherfucker. Like, so it's like, yeah, why wear new shit?
Yeah, Talib has swore to me, no, it's different when you in the tent. And I'm like, the only difference is the dirt. Like, it's different dirt. Yeah. It's still dirt. Like,
still dirt.
It's still filth.
Still filth. That's real shit, yeah. You know what's crazy is I've never actually
I've never been.
I've never been in the crowd or none of that.
Never
shit.
been.
I've been on like the outskirts.
Yeah.
But I've never actually.
And there was a year or two where I wanted to go. Like when J. Cole was super going crazy and he headlined, I wanted to go. Jay-Z headlined one year, I wanted to go, and I was just like, but 300,000 people. And that was just enough of a deterrent just to not attend.
Yeah, I don't think I got festival boy in me ever.
Yeah. But it was the setup and all that was beautiful. They did a fucking and this is the benefit of Jay-Z and Armand de Brignac, Ace of Spade, partnering with LVMH. They had a Killian Hennessy suite where they were making Killian-inspired Hennessy cocktails. Damn.
Yeah, damn.
Crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? They had the whole Killian fragrance counter set up in that joint.
I did see that. Yeah,
they stepped the class up this year. They wasn't fucking around. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just Bud Lamaritas floating around the joint. They did some dope shit. You know what I mean?
You went to Books, John. How was that?
It was cool.
Okay.
It was cool.
All right.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, it was, it's some impromptu shit or whatever. I was literally there for 30 minutes, and then me and C went to Harp and Crown and got some dinner.
Okay.
Harp and Crown is amazing. Have you been there?
No, Kev keeps telling me he's gonna take me, but he never.
Listen, it's amazing. Harp and Crown is
Kev hit me with the my phone on 8%. I love you, Harvey. Okay.
Yeah, Harp and Crown is right on 15th and Sansom. I think it's 1525 Sansom Street. They have it's like an American menu. They have a bunch of different things: seafood, steaks, wings, different stuff like that, and at a very affordable price point. Like the most expensive thing on the menu was like $30.
Oh, okay.
But they're widely regarded as one of the top restaurants in the city. They got a 4.8 star overall customer rating, and they're part of Amex's global dining program.
Okay.
On Resi or whatever like that. But yeah, Harp and Crown is magnificent.
Oh, okay.
Very, very good food.
Do they have a bowling alley in there?
I think it's underground.
Yeah.
Harp and Crown is fire.
I'm gonna go check it out. I'm supposed to go to the Alpen Rose joint.
Alpen Rose is good too.
They
the one time that I did go, they had us waiting like it was like a Sunday night, and I guess they was unusually busy for some reason. They had me waiting for like mad long, but they gave me like all this free shit as a result of it. Like gave me like the same amount of shit I ordered. They gave me like for free.
I ain't gonna hold you. I had a lot of people reach out off of the W shit from last week, and I ain't gonna hold you. I'm one of the people where I'll take being inconvenienced if I don't have to pay.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That'd be cool. Like if I show up somewhere and it's like, I got a reservation at 8 o'clock and it's like, y'all don't see me till 8:45 and then be like, we're sorry about the career wait, everything's on us tonight. It'd be like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have quelled my concerns.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? Save my little $200.
Yeah, they was giving me shit I don't even eat. You want? Here's a shrimp cocktail. This is courtesy of the chef. I'm looking at the menu price, $48. All right, bet.
Yeah, we don't need to order no appetizer.
They just giving me shit. They like your first 2 rounds of drinks is on us. Like they was great. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Shosen Collective. Shosen Collective runs the best restaurants in the city, man. Like they just get it. All of those restaurants right there in a row are all of their shit. Yeah, they they have Shosen has double. Yeah, Shosen has Alpen. They got Double Knot, and then they got what's the other one? The other Asian spot right there. Sampan. Yeah. And then they got Graffiti Bar. Yeah. All in a row. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a big fan of them.
Sampan? No. I used to love it. Like as I've gotten older and my palate has kind of expanded, I realized like it's just like whatever.
It's just not I didn't like the service. I didn't like the attitude. The lady had like the chick had attitude. I had to drop I have a very important podcast to get some respect around there.
I don't know if you know this. I'm a media figure.
Yeah, I had to do that.
A prominent media figure. Yeah. You start talking that shit, they shape up fast.
Yeah, real shit.
Yeah, nobody wants to get slandered.
No, not at all. Not ever. You know what I'm saying? But you know what's funny is it's like Philadelphia doesn't give the respect it deserves for its like food.
I don't know how though.
Ain't it weird though? Because everybody like, of course, New Orleans.
I had a post on Twitter talking about Philly food.
Like New Orleans is New Orleans. New York is New York. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna hold you. Philly got really good.
Yeah, Philly's
spots.
Up there.
Like in it and around it.
I think it's hard to get around like all the other nonsense to just focus on the fact that like we are a top tier food city.
Yeah, you might die.
Yeah, you might die trying to get this tomahawk.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But no, Philly got like a lot of good ass places. Yeah. Like every time people always hit me like, yo, how'd you find this? I'd be like, dog, like Philly got
you got Steven Star, all the Steven Star restaurants. You got the Iron Chef's restaurant, Morimoto. Like you have all the Shosen Collective restaurants. Like they get food here, like, and they do it very, very well. So yeah, I don't know. That's a little strange. Philly itself is a great city, man. It's a port city. It's right on the 95 corridor. You an hour and a half from New York. You an hour from Baltimore. You 2.5 hours, 3 hours from DC. The problem is we keep killing everybody. That's the problem. It's just
that's the part motherfuckers be forgetting.
Yeah, we have a huge violence problem here. That's the bigger thing. But it's like, on its face, Philly is a great place to live. Yeah, Philly's a great place. If we could just get rid of all the nonsense.
I saw the joint the other day on one of those like update type things where it tell you all the shit's going on.
Yeah.
That a girl robbed something for bags of chips with a gun. I'm just like, wait, what? Like
that's all you took was some chips.
Like Philly is crazy.
They should have took the fish and everything.
Yeah. People in the comments like, no, I'm saying like you get a hoagie and don't got no chips. Like shit get crazy.
Like, yo, y'all are ridiculous.
That's just sour cream, y'all.
It's stupid shit. Can we start with a y'all weird? Well, can I start a y'all weird?
Yeah, for sure.
You don't think that the Blac Chyna shit deserved to be a y'all weird?
I just think it reached past y'all
It's
weird.
weird from every angle.
Yeah, every piece about it is weird, man.
From academics down, it's just weird.
Yes.
It's weird reporting, weird lies.
But then academics went on his stream and debunked the whole shit.
Yo.
That's how you know blogging is just such big business and just generating internet traffic is so important. Motherfuckers will post some shit that they know is a lie, and then immediately go in there stream the same day and be like, "Let me tell you why that shit I posted on my page is bullshit." Like that sort of thing.
But Academics posted that Blac Chyna allegedly made $20 million a month over the last year from her OnlyFans, and people were in the comments like, "Get them, sis. I'm happy for you. That's the way to bounce back."
Seems probable.
after they left you for dead, and I'm like, no, you know what I'm saying? And I made the mistake of commenting on it, like, this is humongous gap. That's what I wrote. And people started like adding me like, why when a woman take her own shit in her own hands, niggas feel intimidated? I'm like, I don't feel intimidated. I just know that Giannis Antetokounmpo is maybe the best basketball player on the earth, and he's going to barely make $200 million over the next 5 years. I know damn well she's not making that in 12 months.
It's impossible.
12 months?
It's impossible.
I got her 1 month, maybe the first initial month.
No,
I'm gonna break down the whole.
not
shit.
even a dub.
I'm gonna break down the whole shit for y'all. So the news story came from one place, but their statistical verification came from another place. So there's a website called Statista that keeps track of all these different social networks, subscription sites, and all of that. And basically what they do is they take your biggest month of subscribers and extrapolate it out over an extended amount of time.
That's why I said 1 month I can see it.
But what they don't account for is periods of free subscriptions, subsidies, and like other ways to get people to migrate to your platform for free, where there's no money changing hands.
Yeah, they got me for a bunch of them $5 Jones.
You see what I'm saying? So what a lot of the girls have done is they realize like, yo, once I pay you a dub or whatever, so say Ruby Rose, I pay you a dub, I get on here, your content is bullshit, I immediately cancel it. I cancel it the same day because I don't want it to auto refresh and charge me another dub. So now what they do is, in order to keep people on the platform, they make the subscription free, and then they charge you for every single fucking post behind the paywall. So in the case of a Blac Chyna, at one point she was charging $50 a month. So it's like, if y'all just taking her highest subscription number times $50 a month, then you spit back 20 million. Yeah. But what if that was the month where she let all the people on the platform for free?
I can see
it's not 20 million.
I can see maybe 1 month.
It's basically like being a club promoter and being like, yo, it's free to get in. And then taking a picture, be like, yo, we was rocking last night.
Exactly. It's the same principle. Yeah, so it's like you still, in that case, the money is, it's the club.
And people are like themselves like, well, I've gone to Vanity and it cost me $40 to get in.
So if you do
y'all
40
had
times
2,000.
That's $80,000 a night.
You see what I'm saying?
No, but the only reason it was 2,000 people here is because it was free.
They didn't pay to get in.
So in the case of Blac Chyna, the only reason it was 450,000 people here that month is because it was free. And once the free period expired, 90% of us got the fuck up out of here.
I'll give her 1 month. That's it. Because during the pandemic, niggas was horny.
Oh, no, I'll give her a month.
I'll give her 1 month.
I'll give her 1 month.
I won't give her the other 11. Because I know a girl that was on OnlyFans and she was cashing out $7,000 every 3 days.
Yeah, Bad Baby.
She was.
I have a friend that's kind of cool, and I've seen some Blac Chyna videos that wasn't on his platform, so I didn't have to subscribe to anything.
Yeah,
you know
I wouldn't subscribe to her shit either.
Like Bad Baby made $52 million in a year.
Yeah, $52 million.
$52 million cashed out roughly, because OnlyFans I think takes 30% now. 30%. Cashed out, basically call it $38 million or whatever the hell that is. Bought a house, bought the mama house, bought a Bentley and all this crazy shit, whatever the case may be. And at one point, she was the #1 most subscribed to. So if she did 52 and she was #1 for multiple months,
how you do 240?
How you do 240?
Just the Forbes list. Yeah. It'd be Puffy, Jigga Man, Drake, and Dr. Dre. And these niggas be battling back and forth between 40 and 70 a year. You've had years where like Kanye did $110 or 50 did 150. Like, and these be like 50 did 150 in the year with the vitamin water shit and dropped a song called Forbes 123 with Puffy, who was at 70, and Hove that was at 90. Yeah. So if Puffy, Hove, and 50 in their best years are doing 70, 90, and 150, how am I supposed to believe that Blac Chyna is doing $250 million?
Yeah, from the privacy of her home, and she just had three
cars
repoed in March because this is 2021 data.
You can cash out on 3 cars if you got 240.
Yeah, so it's like people like, oh no, she gave the cars back. A voluntary repo is still a repo. Like, are y'all stupid? Like, have y'all never owned nothing worth owning?
Have y'all never owned nothing?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like shit like that where it's like we do these.
That's how my grandpa used to talk.
Yeah, it's like, yo, we do these mental. We have a problem in the public now where we want to believe something so bad that we'll do all these mental gymnastics to make it why it might have happened instead of just taking the data that's in front of us and being like, this is bullshit.
Right.
Like, this doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, man, it's like even now, like with Jay doing all these mergers and acquisitions and selling companies and blah, 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 he's still only popping off in the twos. Maybe he had like a $400 million year one year, whatever. Dre had like a $700 million year one year when they sold beats and all that shit. But it's like, that's an anomaly. You don't get to just arbitrarily just extrapolate that and say, oh, we make $700 million every year. No, you don't.
Yeah.
Even LeBron don't make the same money every year. And he on a contract for his services. So it's like, and that was the example that we used in private. We was like, yo, LeBron make about $1 billion a year, and he got to bust ass in order to get that money. He got to bust ass at Spring Hill for the Lakers. Y'all got to sell them motherfucking Blaze pizzas. Yeah. Like, nigga got to bust ass all the way around the board to bring home a bean.
I gotta go sit in this barbershop, talk to these niggas. Like, yeah. 240 is wild.
It's crazy. That's $250 million.
And it's wild because it's like, damn, like we really like even I think it was one of them producers was saying it was like we really have lost sight of like the value of money.
Yes.
To the point where people think 20 M's. People think $20 million is like $20 million is life altering money. Yes. For most people. I mean, like people who are in great situations. 20 million is life altering.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Straight up.
Like, I personally don't know anybody to where 20 M's can come in and their life isn't altered.
I don't personally.
Seriously.
Nobody I can call on the phone.
No, but not personally. And I mean, I know motherfuckers that's really doing all right, but 20 million is still 20 million. Like, think about it. Like how me and Dumbar was talking about the joint at dinner, that like 20 million hit, nigga, I'm retired. Right. It alters my life. Yes. I got alters. It's gonna be you and Dan. I hope that podcast shit work out. I'm gonna listen. Y'all dropping Monday, right? Seriously.
And my whole thing was that people just ignored the fact that like this is basically a paid promotion on behalf of OnlyFans to attract more creators. Like that's all this was. It's like it's the pie in the sky shit. It's the advertisement. It's like I want to be like Mike. It's like I want to be like Blac Chyna. It's like, hey, Blac Chyna made $20 million a month. You can too. No, you can't because she didn't even make that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And Academics on his stream, he got into the numbers and it was like OnlyFans paid out $3.6 billion, I'm sorry, to 21.6 million creators. If Blac Chyna was to make 240 million, that means she made
like 10%,
almost 6.7% of all the money paid to all creators. That alone makes the improbability of this off the charts.
You said they paid out 3.6
billion to 2.16 million creators. So you telling me that one creator made 7% of the overall money that was paid out. That doesn't even make any sense.
Right. 2.1 million?
2.16, so 2,160,000 creators.
I got another crazy story. I tried to start.
Yeah, so the average really isn't nothing. It's only 17, 14.
Yeah.
That's the average.
That's the average.
Yeah.
No, because I know a chick, she's making like 30, 40 grand a month. Doing all that job.
Okay.
Yeah, she was cashing out like 7,000 every couple of days.
And doing like 30, 40 a month?
Yeah, she had like 150 subscribers at like $25.
No, that can't be right.
No,
150 subscribers?
No.
Yeah, that's only 3750.
1,000 subscribers.
I feel you got
Okay.
you need 1,500 subscribers.
1,500 subscribers.
1,500 subscribers times 25. Yeah, that's 37.5. Yeah, so 37.5. We could just run this math right now. 37.5. OnlyFans take their 30%. That puts you at 26,250. So she dropping 7,000 at a time in order to fucking avoid the fees and the tax. Fucking you got to do a CSR for this, all that shit.
Yo, talk about CSRs. I watched that documentary they did about they just did the Donahue Jones.
Yeah.
But they have a series of Jones where they talk about that shit. And the boy was showing how he was betting. They was fixing the Arizona State games. Remember with Headache?
Yeah.
And they was fixing that shit. And the boy was betting $500,000 a game. Then he got to where he was betting $2 million a game. But to avoid the CSR, he had to bet $9,900 at each casino.
Yeah.
So he was like, his dad, and his dad, 2 friends, would go around to 40 casinos, bet $9,900 a piece at each job. I was like, yeah, that shit real, man. But the Blac Chyna shit made 0 sense.
It made 0 sense, but it's like, it's a thing of like, we in the era of women empowerment and believe all women and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, Blac Chyna is like, I don't have this money. Like, y'all gonna get Blac Chyna kidnapped for some bread she don't even have. Yeah. This is terrible. Like, this is awful publicity.
She lives in California.
Yeah, like, you're gonna get this woman kidnapped.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, so in the words of R. Kelly's, use your heads, people.
Yo, that's crazy.
This is crazy.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Like, none of this made sense. Off the rip. Like,
Yo, somebody made a very good point, not to go backwards, but the constant theme has been R&B is dead.
Yeah.
I think it was Jermaine Dupri, but he was saying how, I know people don't want to hear this, and you might not like to agree with it or whatever, and maybe I shouldn't be bringing it up. I think it was JD. R. Kelly going to jail and going down got a lot to do with R&B deflating, at least in the public perception. Because R. Kelly really was keeping a lot of shit afloat.
He had hits for everybody.
He was writing a lot of songs and making a lot of music. And it's just like, think about it. R. Kelly gone, Luther gone, Usher skating. You know what I'm saying? Whitney gone. Like, to where it's like your big powerhouses of this shit ain't even in it day to day. Like, y'all think about it. You got people now that are fans of Jacquees. Because they got nothing else. You know what I'm saying? They've accepted Jacquees as a star.
Buy a Jacquees concert ticket.
Yeah, when you were the Jacquees boy, you know.
Jacquees sold out the TLA 2 times in 1 week.
I can believe it.
Nigga
Singing
sold,
everybody else
Nigga
songs.
sold that shit out on the Tuesday. They said, yo, what's the next date we can get? They sold that shit in like 4 hours. They said, what's the next date we can get? Next Monday. Yeah. All right, bet. Just stick around. Sold that bitch out again. I say, what the fuck is going on here?
You look at Trey Songz, who was a staple. He's been nothing but nonsense the last 8
got banned from Tycoon Weekend.
Yeah, like just the last 8-9
They
years.
said Trey was scaring the bitches.
He one of the originals from Tycoon.
Yeah, crazy, man. Can we stay on theme with women being a little... I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not mad at Blac Chyna because she didn't report
This is not a Blac Chyna issue.
No.
This is a weird media issue. This is Variety. This is Statista. And this is OnlyFans, the OnlyFans CEO being a predator and basically trying to attract more women to the platform under the guise of a lie. Like, you too can make $20 million a month if you just completely bust it open, and no, you will not.
I wonder how many new creators came out of that.
Yeah.
And I was at least probably 200,000 if I had to guess. Like, they at least looked into it. They at least activated a profile.
Made a profile account. I don't know what I'm doing.
They at least activated a profile. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, staying on the theme of women being ridiculous, which one are you going to? Because it's more than one.
Me and you are friends.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
Me and you are trying to build a legacy.
Yes. In several different arenas.
Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen built a dynasty.
Teflon legacy on the court.
They
6-0.
You call it what you want. Jordan did not win a fucking championship until Scottie Big Nose Pippen pulled the fuck up.
Yep.
And when Scottie Big Nose Pippen had them fucking migraines in Game 7, Jordan did not will the Bulls to beat them Pistons.
That's a fact.
I'm telling you the real. They won them championships because the Bulls, or I say it all the time, Michael Jordan did not go 6-0. The Chicago Bulls went 6-0.
That's a fact.
Krause put together a team. He brought it. Think about it. Doug Collins gave Mike the game that Mike wanted to have. Like, people ignore this. 1988, Jordan won the MVP. He led the league in scoring. He won Defensive Player of the Year, and he won the dunk contest. Mike was having it his way. Yep. The Bulls got bounced in the fucking Eastern Conference Championship. Yep. I mean, the second round. They didn't even make the Eastern Conference Finals in 88. Yeah. Like, so the Bulls organization got rid of Doug Collins to Jordan's dismay. He did not want Doug Collins because
that was his man.
That Doug came into a fucking press conference and said, yeah, when it was time to call the play, I said, everybody give the ball to Mike and get the fuck out of his way. That was how Doug Collins was coaching the Bulls. And Mike ate because of that shit. They brought in Phil Jackson, who ran the triangle from Tex Winter. Jordan did not want to do it. But they was like, yo, the triangle is unstoppable. They do it. They bring in Scottie Pippen. Then they bring in Horace Grant. Then they bring in B.J. Armstrong and John Paxson. They got a bomb squad. They go on and win 3 championships. Jordan goes to play wiffle ball, betting some chips, get his dad smoked. That's a whole nother story. Boom. The Bulls still running the triangle were just as good.
Went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
They went to the Eastern Conference Finals. They won 2 less games in 1994. Scottie Pippen led the team in points, rebounds, blocks, assists, and steals. First time somebody had did that. Like, literally, the Bulls team was just as good. So, Mike comes back from playing wiffle ball. Again, some shit people sweep under the rug. The Bulls got beat in the playoffs with Mike there. They lost to the Magic. Shaq and Penny and them just straight demolished them niggas. They demolished them niggas. Yes, Jordan got put out.
That ain't happened.
Jordan, no, that shit ain't. I don't remember that. Where was I? You know, well, while I say, where the fuck was I? Like, where did this happen at? Yeah, nigga, Jordan got put out the playoffs by Shaq and fucking Penny. And then the Bulls organization said, yo, we need to bring in a serious defender and a serious motherfucking rebounder. Dennis Rodman makes all the sense in the world. Yep. They went to Mike. Mike said, shit, I'm with it. They went to Scottie. Scottie said, like, I don't fuck with ball. They said, if we get him to apologize for shoving your ass into the 4th row, will you let that shit go from 91? Scottie said, fuck it. They go get Dennis. Dennis apologizes. They bring in Ron Harper from the fucking Cavaliers. Then they fucking bring in Tony Kukoc, who should have been on the team. He got drafted in 90. Right. But they was shitting on him. You know what I'm saying? From Croatia. Boom. Kukoc finally shows the fuck up. Dynasty times 2. The Bulls go 72-10. Yeah. They win that championship. Then they win the next 2. Legacy cemented. Mike and fucking Scottie go 6-0. Arguably the best duo ever. When you talk about duos in basketball, it's Shaq and Kobe, it's Mike and Scottie, and then, of course, Steph and Clay have crept into the new arena of it. You cannot fuck my man's son. Like, you can't do that.
That is off the table.
Like, straight up and down. Me and you, Blow, we build this legacy, and we become the new duo in media. You know what I'm saying? You got Desus and Mero and fucking Howard Stern and Robin and fucking me and you. We go our separate ways. If Lee want to fuck with Core, I'm whatever. I can't do it. But she can't double back and fuck your son.
Yeah, that's not it.
That's just trashy and tacky and terrible. Nasty. Larsa Pippen's really dipping around with Marcus Jordan.
Yeah, Larsa Pippen is an animal.
Larsa Pippen is a werewolf.
Yes.
Yeah.
Larsa Pippen.
That moon come out, that shit go left.
Larsa Pippen is the manifestation of if Lori Harvey had a vendetta. That's Larsa Pippen. Yeah. It's like, oh, I'm going to find all the niggas you hate, and I'm going to date them publicly.
The Future shit is like, it's, you know, whatever.
Allegedly, but here's the thing. The Future shit, it ain't as casual as you think. Allegedly, Future like met Scottie Pippen when he was like a kid, and Scottie fleed him. And then later on in life, he dedicated his life to fucking his wife.
Some Shaq David Robinson shit.
Exactly, some shit like that.
Damn.
Some shit like that. You know Shaq lied about that shit, right? He said it never happened.
Oh, no?
He said, I just made it up. He said, I needed some motivation.
It's finished. Like, it's like burnt.
Yeah, he's like, I needed some motivation to shit on Dave Roberts. He's like, that never happened.
Okay.
Shaq's a fucking asshole.
Crazy as shit.
So Larsa Pippen has dated Future, who also made a song called 7 Rings taunting Scottie, in addition to all the other bars that he's thrown in him over the years. She dated Malik Beasley for a while, broke up his happy home, sent him back to his wife on bended knee, and then now she's dating Marcus Jordan. She's a savage.
Straight ape.
She's a savage. And it's like, she's old enough to know better.
Yeah, she's 50.
Yeah, she's old enough to know better.
Yeah. Shit, Marcus Jordan old enough to know better.
That nigga don't give a fuck. Like, it's my first time in the tabloids.
Yeah, I've been a corny ass young boy my whole life. I'm finally in there.
It's my moment, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck Scottie. Talk about my pop.
Yeah.
Wrote a book, nigga. Write a book about this.
Yeah. Bron better than my pop, for real? Yeah, that's messy, man. That's just messy for the sake of being messy. I feel bad for Scottie in that situation.
My thing with Larsa is this, right? I want to know two things. One, what did Scottie do to this woman?
Yeah, that's a like when you see these Jones go left and people start like wilding.
It's like something had to happen.
Like what happened exactly?
Like did Scottie secretly get her sister pregnant or something we don't know about? And then number two, if you're gonna hold this hard, I respect it. Just drop my last name.
Yeah, how about you just be Larsa?
Just go back to your maiden name.
Yeah.
Or be one name like Madonna.
Yeah, Larsa.
Madonna fucked 9,000 people.
Yeah.
Nobody cares because she just one name. She
Yeah.
attached to nobody legacy.
Yeah.
Just drop the Pippen and you can just do whatever you want.
And Pippen is such a name that's just
Your
like
son is in the NBA.
yeah. Shit.
Like Scottie Jr. is in the NBA. Got to deal with this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then that's the bigger thing to where it's like, yo, y'all got kids. Y'all built a whole family, a legacy together. And you just are shitting on it every chance you get. Savage mode. Like you said, she's a werewolf.
Yeah.
She don't care who she harmed.
No. That fucking moon come out, them fangs.
Scottie Jr., hope you're not calling me about your bitch ass daddy.
Yeah.
She's a savage.
Damn, Scottie.
Yeah, pray for Scottie.
Yeah.
Scottie grew braids and all kind of shit trying to look like Future. He ain't know what to do. He ain't know what to do. Gotta get my bitch back, man.
Yeah, that's funny as shit.
Larsa must got that straight drop, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, at 50, got that drizz up.
What did Future do the other day?
Oh, so
Because I seen people talking about what did he do?
so Future is trending still now a week later online. He has this artist from Florida, Real Boston Richie or whatever. He's from Broward County, and he fire. He put out a great album, and Future's on there twice. Dirk is on the album, Moneybagg Yo is on the album, but Future is on this song called Bullseye 2. Okay. And on the song, he's like basically the same thing that he did on Maybach.
Oh, is this the joint where you said the Beyonce
Exactly.
line? Okay.
If my nigga wasn't Jigga, I'm the Tycho after B, and I still smash on C. I got 2/5 on me like the quarterback from the Chiefs. I'm in the field with no cleats. And that little 4-bar, really the 2 bars, the one about Beyonce and the one about with the C, which we don't know if we're talking about Sierra, but the internet all automatically like assumed that he was. It just sent everybody into a frenzy. And then in true Future fashion, he has an innate ability that I admire to piss off anything with a vagina. Yeah. And all the women were like, ain't no way he's still smashing Sierra. She got a good man that love her. Ain't no way, and all this nonsense or whatever. And we don't know who he's talking about. But just the mere mention of that one letter just sent the fucking internet into a frenzy. And I think Boston Richie's going to probably get a platinum single out of this. So congratulations to that young man.
That's funny as shit.
Yeah, but everybody lost their shit. You know what I'm saying? And women like, how is this hot? I'm like, you hear this shit? Yeah. This nigga's spitting.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. How is this hot? What did he say? He's 40 and this and this and this. And I'm just like,
hey, man, I ain't gonna hold you. There are certain things where I'm probably gonna forget because of Alzheimer's and shit as I get older. But I will never forget the laughter that I let out when NBA Youngboy on that live was like, something, yeah, I ain't think about her or her bitch ass daddy. And the nigga was like, T.I. watching this live? Yes, sir! That nigga's
my wife.
Flag in the back of the church. Yes,
my wife. About this girl right here that I take care of. Her bitch ass daddy don't do nothing for.
I don't care about her bitch ass daddy. T.I. Yes, sir.
He woke Yaya about her sleep. Bitch, wake up. Come be a party to this nonsense.
Yes, sir. That nigga spit. That shit was hilarious when I seen it. Duh, that was a good one. But no, I mean, end of the day, man, Future's, in a weird way, I think he's mastered that.
Yes.
Like doing that one liner to where it's like,
wait a minute, what you say?
like that's how it come off. Like, watch this. and just get people going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the king of the one-liners, bar none. Like, it's him and I don't know who's next. Yeah. He's the king of the one-liners. Like, and he just understands internet culture. He understands what's going to trend. He understands, like, how to rile people up and piss people off, man. That shit is a skill. Like, it's not accidental. And then when you think about like his recording process and, you know, how he records and the fact that like he typically records in like these long like blurbs that are almost like streams of consciousness to where you gotta like cut the 12 out that you actually need, and then it's like we'll revisit the rest of this shit later. But it's like this is the magic right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he gave Doug so much. They had like, all right, well, can you redo that?
Yeah.
But
that was too much.
Less disrespectful this time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wouldn't believe that the bitch begged me not to leave.
I seen a video of him and Khaled with the when they were sitting on the rocks and Khaled was talking. Do you like those pristine watches?
I love them.
They've grown on me.
I love them.
Yeah. I was looking at a joint the other day called The Billionaire 2. It's like 7-something million. Yeah. I'm just like, this is nuts, yo.
Did you see Khaled did the drip check joint on World Star with the young boy? He'd be like, he's like, hey, what's going on? This so and so, this CJ Too Cool from Drip Check. You know what I'm saying? What you wearing today? What the glasses cost you? He was like, God did. he's like, what the shirt cost you? Prada did.
Yeah, that's funny as shit.
He's like, what about the watch? He was like, oh, the watch, $3 million. Yeah. $3 million. You know what I'm saying? He's like, what about the sneaks? He's like, he had on the green Virgil Air Force Ones. Virgil did. Yeah. And then at the end, it was real dope. Khaled was like, yo, I'm a huge fan. Like, huge. Like, I love you, man. Like, this didn't need to be a show or something. Like, you are the greatest. Like, I love you. I'm just like, damn, that was dope.
That's funny as shit. Future was like, he's like, you $3 million on a watch, Khaled? He was like, yeah, $3 million. He was like, who the fuck told you to get a $3 million watch? He was like, God did. They some silly ass niggas. But I started looking through the joint. I was looking at that Billionaire 2, and I'm just like, yo, that joint is 100. I think it's 160 carats or some crazy shit. I'm just like,
yeah, they're basically Pristine has basically taken what Jacob started in like the early 2000s and just completely just
because the one Floyd got is the only one. That
16 million.
Yeah, 18.
18 million. Yeah.
Jacob made a strong comeback though.
Hell yeah. Jacob has basically aligned himself with like Lorraine Schwartz and like Chapard and all that, making like that real elegant jewelry. Yeah. Like that super, high end shit.
Chapard got a really, really nice watch I want. The Milli Migla.
Yeah.
The rose gold Joan with the leather band. That shit is gorgeous.
They just put out a bunch of, I was on Mr. Porter last night. They just put out like 4 limited edition Milli Miglas 2022s or whatever that range in price anywhere from like $7,700 to like $14,000 or whatever like that. And they got like these brown leather bands that got like holes.
It's a brown leather band and it's rose gold. And it's a chrono. It's got like 3. Yeah, that joint look real good.
Yeah,
real good.
Chapard is on an entry level watch level. I think Chapard has probably the best watch right now.
Can we do this real quick? Shout out to Ron Jules. We was having a watch conversation the other day. Whatever. Rob was in Vegas. We was just talking about the shit. It's kind of burnt. I was gonna say we need to change that shit. That's why your lung shit was hurting because that shit is like finished. But we just was talking about watches or whatever, and Jules was like, "Yo, it's crazy because you said that shit on one of the podcasts. Like back in the day, Rolex was like a thing where like." Our parents and like you remember like it was like a thing for a man to get to the point where he could have a really nice watch and he might do it in retirement like when he retire I'm gonna treat myself to a nice and I was like yo it's crazy because again fast forward the world just moves so fast. You remember when Rolex was like something to aspire to. Now Rolex is like the entry point. Ain't that crazy at how fast that has shifted? Like now the entry point for nice watches is Rolex. Because you got AP, Patek, all these different you got Vacheron and all this other shit. And it's just like, yo, Rolex was like back in the day, like you had a Rolex, you was doing all right. Now it's kids, it's young motherfuckers running around with Rolexes on.
But if you talk to like real watch people, like people in the industry, they still say Rolex is God tier. Like Rolex is number one.
Me personally, my favorite watch out there is a Rolex.
But public perception is that like AP or Richard Mille or whatever is like who else is and Patek are like above them. But like when the guy that I like a lot, I forget his name. He's from Wales or whatever the fuck. Okay. But he did a blog or whatever. He updates his watch tiers every few months or whatever. And he's like Rolex.
The heavyset white boy.
Yeah.
He does.
He's like Rolex is the god tier. He's like Richard Mille, junk, whatever.
Yeah, I don't like him.
He was like they're junk. It's not it's a name thing, whatever. He's like they're junk. He was like, Patek and AP are like still like he's like they make beautiful product, but nobody can beat Rolex. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and then like the off book Rolex shit where they really get crazy and all that with them rainbow Daytonas and meteorite sky dwellers and all of that shit.
And the sky blue.
They can't be beat.
Like it's crazy, but like we was talking about the whole markup and shit, and it's like you'll look and the markup is like coming down, but then it's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I saw a Sprite GMT the other day. That shit was $38,000, and I'm just
they like 30.
And I'm just like, dog, that's an $11,000 watch. Like this shit is nuts at how it's still bubbling for certain junk.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Like I want to get. I'm trying to figure out a way to get the new mint green dial Datejust with the fluted bezel. It's like you can get one without a fluted bezel with just a regular dome bezel for like $13,000. But if it got the fluted bezel and a Jubilee band, $18,000. It's just no getting around it. And I'm just like, this is a $12,000 watch. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And that's with it coming down. They was $27,000 when they first dropped because nobody could get them. So imagine paying $27,000 for a $12,000 watch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I was out with Dunbar the other night, and Kev and their guy that they buy art from. Okay. And he had on like a real nice new Sky Dweller Jubilee band white dial joint. He was like, yeah, I just got this. And he was basically saying like he has a AD he got cool with in Miami, and he's giving him art pieces in order to secure watches. So he's like, every time I buy a watch, I give him like a $3,000 art piece or whatever the fuck. And I'm just like, that's where we are in the watch game. Like you have like we are outwardly bribing ADs for the right to spend 10, 14, 18, 25, 30, $40,000 on a watch. Like this is crazy. This is bizarro world.
Yeah. Gotta come see AD with the money for the watch and the hoagie. You know what I'm saying?
my man in Baltimore, he said he was going to buy this one AD a dog. He was like, yo, I'm gonna just buy her like a Yorkshire Terrier or something like that, like a $4,000 dog. And I'm just like, bruh, you still gotta buy the watch after that. And he's just like, yeah, I know, but whatever, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Shit, crazy. Stacey Dash. Speaking of crazy,
Stacey Dash is nuts, man.
You remember when Stacey Dash was kind of like the baddest bitch?
She was the premiere. She was it. She was in the All Falls Down video. She was in Clueless.
No, like even before All Falls Down, like Stacey. Remember on what was the joint with Kevin Hart? Paper Soldiers.
Paper Soldiers.
Stacey Dash was it, man.
And the funny part about Stacey Dash is she's actually Damon Dash's first cousin.
They're related.
They're literally related.
That's what explains everything.
Yeah, Stacey Dash's fall from being it.
Yeah, she aligned herself with the radical right, with the GOP and all of that, and she took a public perception hit for that. And then just like she talks and like she just says like the craziest shit like ever.
You ever notice every black person that supports like that Republican thing, like they're all like kind of scattered a little bit?
Yeah, Stacey Dash, Jason Whitlock, like Kanye. It's like
the boy, the running back, Herschel Walker.
Oh, Herschel Walker is nuts.
Have you seen Herschel talk?
Have you seen some of his campaign stuff? That nigga is crazy. I'm like, yo,
Herschel Walker, how he felt about women's rights. He was like, she's a woman. So,
Yo, Herschel Walker has to be the first documented case of CTE in the United States. Like, and he's running for Senate. Like, you can do anything in America, yo.
Yo, Herschel Walker literally was talking for 3 minutes. Yo, what? None of that shit English. It was literally gibberish.
He had to have one of his opponents for the Senate seat in Georgia fucking put out an ad where his ex-wife was detailing the domestic abuse and how he used to beat the shit out of her or whatever. And he came up there and talked for 18 minutes and said nothing on the topic.
I gotta play this if I can find it. Oh my God.
Walker saying here. So, you're discussing women's issues this week. What are some of the things that are kind of on top of your mind when you're thinking of women's issues?
Well, I love them to address that since they're women, so they can do it a little better than I can. But I think, there's no doubt crime is very, very important. And this economy is tough because they got to buy groceries. I think all the inflation, the gas prices, the grocery prices.
I'm not even trying to figure out what he means.
A woman, they can do whatever they want.
Saying? Let's start from the beginning.
Well, I love them to address that since they're women, so they do it a little better than I can. But
So I think he said, I would love them for the woman they, and I said that they better do better than I can. Let me make sure that's what he said.
Well, I love them to address that since they're women, so they can do it a little better than I can.
Yes, that was, I love them when address that for this big woman is just better than I can. Let's continue.
I think, that's what.
Let's continue. Yo, shout out Kev on stage, dog. I wasn't fucking stitches off of that shit the other day. Asked that nigga how he felt about women's rights. He said, they got to buy groceries. So the economy is...
The gas prices.
That nigga said they got to buy groceries. Herschel Walker brain is completely gone, dog.
That shit is mush. Nigga brain is porridge, dog.
It's real life oatmeal in there.
And the thing is,
that nigga is running for Senate. How do you feel about women's rights? He said, well, he got to buy groceries.
the thing about people like Herschel Walker and Stacey Dash and Jason Whitlock and Kanye at times is what they don't realize what they're doing is they become a symbol for racist white people to say, how can racism exist if so-and-so is aligned with my political views? Like, it's like that thing. And it's like they become this like this figurehead for like racism. And it's just like, yo, why would you want to just forget your race? Why would you want to sell yourself out like that? To be, just this ridiculous figure, and they're all cooked.
All fucking cooked. So Stacey Dash went on live the other day to apparently, I don't know if she was talking about her prior addiction or what the fucking cause of the live was, but I don't know if she found out during the live or before the live or whatever, but she just found out DMX has passed away.
Yes, literally just found out.
Now, DMX did not just pass away. DMX actually died last May.
Yes.
Was it May?
A year and some change ago.
Yeah, last May. So DMX has been going out for over a year. And, it was one of those like Kanye and sicko mode moments. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck you niggas mentioned to me is like, Kanye, that song been platinum for 19 weeks.
That shit came out a year ago.
Like, real shit. That shit was #1 for 42 weeks, Kanye. Like, how are you just now getting... And it's just like, damn, do they be that absorbed that they just don't know what's going on? I not tweeted it, but I posted on my story the other day. I'm like, wait till Stacey Dash finds out about Biggie. This is going to crush her. Like, Stacey Dash, real deal, didn't know DMX passed away.
Because those were real, genuine tears. Mm-hmm. She was bawling.
Yeah.
And this just is so harmful and hurtful because I think about my own addiction.
And the comments, it's like, I try not to look at them because I know they're just going to be left.
It's the internet.
Yeah. First joke I see, motherfucker was like, she just wanted to show off her new complexion. I can't take y'all serious, man. Y'all are ridiculous. But I'm just like, damn, Stacey Dash really that spaced out. Like, she just don't know what's going on. Yeah, and it's just like, damn, I don't want to get to that point where I just don't have a clue what's going on. Or I'm out here mumbling like Herschel. That's tough.
Herschel Walker is nuts, man.
Yeah, I ain't know Herschel was that fried.
He's running for Senate.
Yeah.
As a senator, you are essentially one of like depending on how many senators that's there, along with the governor, you're one of 3 or 4 people that's in charge of the state. Yeah. Like, what?
Yeah. Oh, they got a new Trump documentary on Netflix.
Oh, I'm watching.
And it gets into like his finessing and like it gets deeper and deeper. When he got married to Marla Maples, he did it at his building. The wedding, because they had all of this gold leaf shit. They invited the who's who of New York and all of this shit, food, caviar. They said the wedding was $300,000. Trump had the finance for the building through Citibank. Mm-hmm. He just billed them for the wedding and just like, yeah, put that on the finance for the building.
Well, I own the building.
I say, yo, like, I got a $96 million loan for the building. Y'all just 96.3. Like, what that shit?
No, y'all ain't tripping.
That nigga had a $300,000 wedding and charged it to the finance motherfuckers who was financing his building.
Pay for nothing.
I ain't paying for shit.
I'm gonna make these minimum monthly payments.
Fucked up around here.
I'm gonna make these minimum monthly payments, and that's it.
When that nigga got the contract for the Trump Taj Mahal, which wound up being the biggest casino in the world
City.
at the time, he got the contract for the Taj Mahal. It was $1 billion project. This motherfucker outsourced everything. Windows, bullshit, da-da-da-da. He goes to the Atlantic City board. They was like, yo, you're already in debt with, like, New York real estate. How are you going to get this done? And he was like, you don't understand something is I'm Donald Trump, and the banks, trust me, I have relationships that I've built. I have no less than 30 banks who are like literally knocking down my door to finance any project I want to get done. And they like, yeah, but we have a fear that you're going to like have to resort to junk bonds to get this shit done. And he was like, I don't even fucking know what junk bonds are. Like, y'all are tripping. Like, I have the banks to get this done. They approved this nigga for this shit. Nigga goes right to junk bonds to get financing for the buildings. They said he took out $800 million in loans on 14.7% interest. So they was like, the day that the Trump Taj Mahal opened, they had to make $1 million a day just to cover the creditors. Yeah. I was like, yo, Trump was psychotic.
Trump out here using hard money to finance a damn casino.
And then he did a hard money loan for a casino.
Oh, Trump, man.
So then when the casino, of course, they was like, the board on the documentary was like, the casino had to make $1 million a day for them to be profitable and to be able to pay the creditors. So the first day of the casino, they said they had so many malfunctions with slot machines and all this crazy shit, but they still made $1 million the first day. So he was like, they made $1 million the first day. They made $1 million the second day. They made $1 million the third day. They made $1 million the fourth day was open. And he was like, he said Trump was literally like, I told you guys it was going to be a success. And he was like, bro, we just had our grand opening for the largest casino ever built in the world. We made $1.0 million a day. The second we have an off day, we are fucked. He said that $1 million a day shit lasted for 2 weeks. It was downhill like after that. So the boy was like, yeah. They was like, when Trump, literally it had got to the point where it was like 2-3 months. Every month, the shit was falling more and more behind, behind. They said Trump went to the stock exchange and basically opened up Trump Enterprises to be a publicly traded company. And they said people was looking like, you can't do that. Like, this doesn't make any sense.
Can't do that.
Trump did it anyway. You know, when you have a company on the stock exchange, like Bed Bath and Beyond is BBY, or give me a company. Nike is NIK.
Yeah, Apple is AAPL.
AAPL. They said the initials for Donald Trump going public was DJT. Donald J. Trump. Donald J. Trump. Motherfucker took himself public. They said he raised $1.2 billion from investors. I was like, yo, Trump really been finessing since the beginning of time. This motherfucker took himself public. Got $1.2 billion. Knocked off the motherfuckers from the casinos and skated out of like, yo. The motherfucker who worked at the Taj Mahal was like, I knew I was officially done with Trump when they had 5 people who were running the whole situation. 3 of them got on the helicopter and the helicopter crashed when they were going to New York for a meeting. They all died in the helicopter. Literally, the guy was like, we're in the office. They decide there's a meeting in New York. Who's going to the meeting? Yeah. You. They like, do you want to go? I'm like, well, I can't. They asked Donald Trump, do you want to go? He's like, I'd never go to those stupid meetings. I'm not thinking about that shit. Boom, the helicopter leaves. They fucking crash. The guy was like, he sees the shit all on the news. Like, what the fuck? He's like, my friends, my coworkers, like my friends that I go on vacation with all just died in a helicopter crash. It's just me and Donald. Like, so he was like, yeah, Donald's gonna make a statement at the casino, whatever. He's like, the shit comes on the television. He's like, in that moment, I'm thinking our friends just died, our coworkers just died. Like, you know, respect to them, to their families, you know, like, he was like, the shit comes on, and Donald Trump was like, hey, you know, I was supposed to be on that helicopter, and through the grace of God, you know, last moment, you know, through another business deal, I'm actually getting ready to set up my own investment company for this real estate. It just starts going on.
Made it a commercial.
I'm done with this motherfucker. You gotta watch this shit. I'm like, yo, Trump really the greatest finesser we've ever seen.
He's a madman.
We've never seen nothing close to it. The boy was like, yo, he's like, I worked with him for 6 years. I worked with him on the Taj. I worked with him on the Plaza, the Trump Plaza. And then he was like backdooring a situation for, you know, the girl actually did the whole Trump Tower. I forgot her name, but she was the head construction person through the Trump Tower.
Yeah.
And she was like, me and her did dealings back and forth. And she's like, we were like crunching the numbers and going through everything. And we was like, yo, we've realized from 1988 to like 2001, Donald Trump didn't have a single business deal that was successful. He would just do it and lie. And people would be like, man, Donald Trump know what the fuck. It's awesome. He was like, no bullshit. Not one of his deals worked. Yeah. The Trump shuttle failed. The football team failed. The Plaza Hotel, he had to sell to the motherfucker from the Sheik from Saudi Arabia. Yeah. Like, he was like, literally, none of his business Jones worked. And somehow he came out of it unscathed and got a TV show where he became to do The Apprentice. The Apprentice was the highest rated show that season for new shows. So that shit spawned people's belief into him being like this great...
His master businessman.
Dog. It's brilliant the way Trump did it.
Yeah, Trump is awesome, man.
And backdoored into a presidency and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They were saying even on the jump where he was like, he was going to run in 2000 on the Reform Party. But he realized through going to the meetings and talking with them was like, nobody's ever going to win president from the Reform Party.
Yeah.
Not because, you know, Jesse Ventura won from the Reform Party for the governor of Minnesota. Yeah. It's like, it's never going to happen. You have to be a Republican or a Democrat. And they was like on the tip, like, Trump didn't even know which way he was going to go. Like, basically, like, whatever one's the easiest one for me to get in. You know what I'm saying? That's the way we going.
Who's the dumbest people?
Who's the dumbest motherfucking party? That's what party we going to. It's crazy. But, yo, that shit about that fucking casino, I'm like, dog, this nigga went straight in that room and said, junk bonds, I don't even know what they are. That nigga left and got the junk bonds popping. The second he walked out of there. Do you know how fucking crazy you got to be to take an $800 million loan at almost 20%, almost 15% interest?
Yeah.
Like, what, yo?
That's damn near, because it's APR. That shit is like damn near double.
Dog. I'd be scared, and I'd love to have a casino. I'd be scared to death to be in a situation where a casino, and in 1990 fucking 2 or 3, got to make $1 million a day just for you to be above
just
the
to stay
fucking
afloat.
Line. Like, just to pay the bills, you got to make $1 million a day. And he said the boy was on there was like, yo, like literally the first day we made $1 million. And was like, he was like, Donald Trump had this big smile on his face, like, how successful we are. It's like, yo, it's 1 million. Like, what happens on the day when we make 980? We're 20 in the hole. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, Trump nuts, man. Real great for nuts.
Trump's crazy, man.
Crazy as shit. What else we got? Oh, you got some Young Boy fans. What happened with that?
Yeah, my y'all weird for the week was Young Boy fans. Y'all have already been successfully annoying on the net and gotten on everybody's nerves. But now y'all have graduated to in-person annoyance. Fredo Bang, who's also from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, him and the kid G Money that got murdered were like best friends. They was all on the same label, Top Boy Gorillas, which is where Young Boy started before he left and started NBA. A Young Boy fan decided, I'm going to go to Fredo Bang's show at this club and taunt him. So he goes to the show and he's yelling like all this gangbang shit at Fredo Bang. 4K Trey, Young Boy, all this crazy shit. And Fredo Bang ends up whooping this nigga's ass, leaving out of the concert.
That's crazy.
Fredo Bang and security end up whooping his ass. And I'm just like, yo, this is not like a Call of Duty lobby. This is not Grand Theft Auto. This is not like a Discord server. This is real life. Somebody will harm you for you know, harassing them in person. And yeah, Fredo Bang stole off on a nigga, kicked him a couple times. Then the security took over, and then it really got dark. Trash the kid. So yeah, Young Boy fans, leave people alone.
Yeah, out here getting your shit split for the sake of some internet shit.
Yeah, Kentrell is not coming to the hospital. He is not coming to see you. Allegedly, Young Boy's manager said that he's going on a 30-city tour now that his house arrest has been like relaxed or whatever, and they feel like he's going to beat his Louisiana case. So they say he's going on tour, and the first stop, Chicago.
Okay, of course.
First stop is Chicago, and he's supposed to be bringing Quando Rondo with him. So be prepared for those news clippings from that shit. Somebody's gonna throw their life away in the name of Von trying to prove a point, man.
We hear ops, you know what I'm saying? Crazy. The other night we went to a poetry joint. How'd you feel about that?
Oh, I liked it. I was shout out to Ryan. Shout out to Trish DTL,
Trish was
who was the curator for the event.
She finally spoke to me after 3 hours.
Okay, that's what's up.
You know what
The
I'm saying?
Poet Ball was the co-host. They had food vendor. Bunch of different comedians. I'm sorry. Poets. Guy named Mello Jones. Steph Fox performed. She did an amazing job. Ryan performed.
Steph was my favorite joint of the night. That Tired of the Games joint.
Killed it.
She killed that. Her and Ryan joint about her mom. That,
Yeah.
You know, that got me.
My favorites were Steph and T Sleeveless. T Sleeveless got busy.
I shout out to him. I added him on the gram, and then he followed me, and we were speaking. And I told him, I'm like, yo, that mental health poetry, that's some rare. And his delivery
he's sharp.
He was sharp.
He was sharp.
Very, very sharp.
He's a young guy too, real sharp.
Yeah, when he got up there, I was just like, this is about to be some nonsense. And then I was like, oh no, this nigga's
Got a lot of substance.
yeah, a lot. I thought it was just gonna be. I thought it was gonna be some drill music. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I thought they was gonna start drilling. I realized the other night I don't really have poetry like etiquette. Yeah, like I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like even the snapping thing, I didn't really understand.
Yeah, I tried that. I was a little.
You was feeling.
I was feeling a couple of them.
But my
jokes.
snaps is like, you know, and I ain't want to be drawing like doing that all loud and shit. Like I don't know.
You have a
how-
very pronounced
Yeah,
snap.
I don't know how to do that shit where it's like the quick little feeling. So that was a little strange. I didn't realize that poets, poets,
nigga. Poets.
You threw me off because I thought you were saying poets. But poets.
Poetry, poets.
Yeah, I'm saying it like pianists.
Pianists.
Poets. But I didn't realize that poets only they don't just do one poem.
Yeah, I didn't. That was strange to me too.
Yeah,
I did
threw
not
me
know
off.
that. I thought you had like one piece, even if it's like a haiku, like 4 bars. You come, you say your shit, you get your ass off stage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it was like, and I had to turn to Kira. Shout out her. I'm like, yo, why everybody keep going? Like after like, why they got like 3 or 4? She's like, everybody do like 15, 20 minutes, and I'm like, is that normal in like poetness? And she was like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. And then when they get done the poem, this is the one that kept throwing me off. They don't say the end. They
It's
say
a
poem. And then, sure. It kept throwing me off because motherfuckers would be talking and screaming and cursing out their baby moms and whatever the fuck the poem about, and they would poem, and everybody would start clapping like, "Oh shit, it's over." All right, cool. Like, you know, like because I'm waiting for the end.
Yeah, and what was interesting to me was everybody's kind of structure, delivery, all of that was different. It kind of just showed me like the multiple variations of like, you know, I'm thinking people would come in there with some real like rigidly like structured shit, and they just kind of came up there and was just doing whatever the hell they wanted to do.
Poetry has changed from like
It's
Maya Angelou.
it's a freeness to it. Like,
because Maya Angelou I don't think she has poems about like sucking dick.
I don't think so.
No.
Not the ones I heard.
Not the Maya Angelou stuff I heard.
That's not the ones they taught us at Hamilton.
No. But poetry now is just like the one girl had a joint at the like about how it was called Henny Dick. Like that's the name of the poem.
Right.
So you know this is gonna be provocative. And it's just like, yeah, there is a freeness to the shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or maybe it was always like that and we just
I mean,
didn't Frederick Douglass write poems?
Langston Hughes did.
Langston Hughes. Okay.
Yeah.
That's similar.
Hey, I mean,
Same
Tomato,
time,
tomato.
Yeah, same time period. Who else is a big poetist?
I think the probably most famous contemporary poet is like Jay Ivy.
Jay Ivy.
Who was like you've heard Jay Ivy on the Kanye album, Greg.
Okay, yeah.
He was on Never Let Me Down,
Yeah.
bunch of shit like that. Yeah.
That's why I need my loot by Rent Day. That ain't gonna give me the heart of Kunta Kinte. I'm trying to give us free like Senke. Yeah. Okay. Well, he's not like. I'm thinking like Maya Angelou.
I don't think there's anybody that's like mainstream right now that's like that's huge in like the poetry world.
I know the poets are probably listening to this like, yo,
yelling names and shit.
Yeah.
Big dog Rockman, you bitch ass niggas. I don't know.
Biggest poet in the game.
That's a crazy search. Biggest poet in the game.
Rick Ross.
Dwayne Michael Carter Jr.
Nothing's coming up. All right,
Or just do popular poets.
Popular poets today. Maya Angelou, still number one.
Still got Maya Angelou.
Maya Angelou is the Mike Tyson, or the MJ
of poetry. Yeah.
John Ashbery, never heard that name. Tracy K. Smith is on there. Nikki Giovanni.
Okay, that's Philly.
I've
Shout
heard
out
that.
Nikki Giovanni. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know any of these people, man. I gotta get my poet, John.
Yeah, get our poet chops up.
I gotta start hanging out with more poets.
There's someone named Rupi Kaur. She looks Indian in nature.
Yeah, I've seen her. I didn't mention her because I didn't know she was maybe like rich off some
Claudia
oil
Rankin. I've heard of her before. Claudia Rankin. Yeah, it's not a lot of young folks.
Like, how do you become a great poet?
I think you just got to have something provocative to say or something interesting, you know.
Because like look at like Ryan. I think she's really good.
Yeah.
But I'd like to think that what she did the other day was better than anything I've ever heard from Maya Angelou.
Well, it says that. So here's the top 10 poems of all time. "Still I Rise" by Maya Angelou is number 1.
"Still I Rise" is the Joan. Like that's "Still I Rise" is like Thriller. For
exactly.
Yeah, for the poets, yeah.
Then you got Sonnet 18 by Shakespeare. "Oh Captain, My Captain" by Walt Whitman.
I
Shout
thought
out
you
Philly.
was about to say "Oh Cap." I was like, what nigga wrote that?
Yeah,
for?
"Oh Captain, My Captain" by Walt Whitman. Shout out to Philly.
Walt Whitman, like the bridge.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
"The Raven" by Edgar Allan Poe. We've all heard that.
I've heard
before.
The Raven.
"Do Not Go Gentle Into That Good Night" by Dylan Thomas.
That's some porn shit.
"I Carry Your Heart With Me" by E.E. Cummings. "Power" by Audre Lorde. I've heard that before. "The Road Not Taken" by Robert Frost. So I'm very familiar with the majority of these poems.
Okay.
But these are exactly, but that's the problem. It's like there's nobody from the modern day that's like, you know what I'm saying, that's relevant.
Did Martin Luther King write any poetry?
I don't think so.
Okay.
He was, you know, he was a pastor, so you know he had that flow, you know what I'm saying, had that bounce.
Yeah. All right. Okay, yeah, so the best poets are all dead, apparently. Langston Hughes, John Milton, Maya Angelou, William Shakespeare, Emily Dickinson, Robert Frost, Edgar Allan Poe. Didn't Edgar Allan Poe kill Abraham Lincoln?
No.
Who killed Abraham Lincoln?
Who killed Learning with TRPE? John Wilkes Booth.
John Wilkes Booth. Okay. It's 3 names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
three
That
names.
3 names thing threw me off. Edgar Allan Poe. Okay. William Wadsworth, William Blake, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. You know he was writing some poetry. Anybody with a name like that. Yeah, we need to get some new poets up there.
Yeah. For sure.
Because the Poet Boy, I think he's pretty talented. But it's just like he ain't on this list. And it's just like, you know. I like the other guy too. Poet Santiago, I think his name is.
Yeah, he was fire.
He had a Puerto Rican name.
Yeah.
Whatever his
He
name
was fire.
Santiago, clearly. He was fire. Then they did the joint together, him and the Poet Boy. That was pretty decent. But yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go and experience this, and it was actually pretty cool. Like, you know, like again, you know, I'm not the poet. You clearly hear this. I'm not the poetry expert. You know what I'm saying? But I was entertained. It made me want to go up there and do a poem.
Yeah, I was working on doing Lil Wayne's verse from Loyal the whole way over.
I wanted to do the first verse from Black Girl Lost, and I'm thinking I could have got it all because I don't think anybody in the room would have caught it.
Yeah, because they was just so like,
Yeah,
do your thing, King.
yeah. Yeah. I don't like them king and queen people. Like, I don't need that.
You think, King?
Yeah.
You got this?
But all in all, it was a good time. We're going to have Steph up here before she does her next Poets and Comics. Get that done. Now, that I really like, though.
Yeah.
Poet and Comics, that was a decent flow of the night. Because it's not, and the poets only go one time.
Okay, got it.
And that's what I, like, kind of threw me off. Because I'm like, yo, why the fuck everybody got 5
Man, niggas got bars.
Bars.
Bars on
Motherfuckers was coming, yeah, I wrote this joint in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all see me jotting. I was working on this.
Yeah.
I'm about to spit this for y'all niggas.
Yeah. I could perform a poem. Like, if I had a ghostwriter for
Yeah, I could do what? I get one off.
No, I mean, like, my passion and my voice, I could get busy with a good. I'm gonna get Ryan to write me a poem. You know, real shit.
Yeah.
Get her to write me a poem, or Kira. One of them gonna write me a poem, and I'm gonna perform that motherfucker. Watch at the next whatever that was called, DTL. We're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I enjoyed myself the other night. Real quick before we get out of here, what did T.I.'s son do?
Everything. Apparently, he's inherited the will of his father, and he's just been out here causing havoc, getting in trouble, getting arrested, things like that. And he got booked the other day, and in the midst of him getting booked, it was basically a thing where T.I. had to come out and issue a statement because everybody was like, "Yo, what the fuck is up with your son? Like, this nigga bugging. Like, he ain't but 5'4". Like, what's up? He gonna get his ass killed or whatever." And T.I.'s like, "Hey, man, everything that y'all saying, I've said to him. I've had the conversations. I didn't punish them. I didn't beat him. I didn't made him stand in the corner. I didn't did everything. And, I washed my hands in the situation. Like, I have nothing to do with this."
Somebody in the comments was like, he has embarrassed the family with the, what was the joke? He has embarrassed the family with the responsibilities that have been bestowed upon him. I didn't know what he did. I just seen the mugshot or whatever.
Yeah, it's like something about trying to assault a police officer or some dumbass shit that he did. Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's a bit of a nuisance. Somebody said that he looks like the Mucinex snot on Twitter the other day. And I was like, come on, man. Like, what's wrong with you?
Yo, that's funny as shit. One John, Gunna, shout out Gunna, friend of the show, friend of the family. Y'all went to Houston without me, you sons of bitches. Gunna was like, can you and Chad talk about Joe Budden episode with Adam 22? And I know you got some thoughts on this.
I've seen the clips. I haven't seen the whole episode yet. Essentially, Joe Budden kind of like pulled like a Barzini on a Barzini meeting on Adam 22.
Honestly, I'm gonna keep it above with you. What Joe Buttons did was what DJ Envy wanted to do with Deezus America.
Exactly.
And it just didn't go over the right way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Joe basically lured Adam 22 there under the.
No, we got refreshments.
Yeah, no, it's the whole setup. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be cool, cool little
We
podcast.
got Hoagie Trey. You should come through.
And they took his ass to task about various forms of like cultural appropriation, cultural irresponsibility. The Kevin Samuels issue, the fact that like, you interview these gang members and these kids that have active street beef, and the crux of your conversation is all around like the shit that they got going on in the street. And it's like when these kids go and get smoked, these are our nephews and our sons and our cousins and our little brothers and blah, blah, blah. We feel a responsibility to them even though we don't know them, but you don't seem to feel any responsibility for your words and your actions and the role that you play in illuminating and spicing up these situations. And Adam just essentially just like white manned his way through the whole interview and just like took very little, if any, accountability for what they were saying. And I think that there was a very big cultural difference that showed from black to white, but then also like East Coast to West Coast also. And the way that people handle and deal with problems and all of that shit when it comes to the street. Because the minute that Adam got back in California at his No Jumper studio where he employs all of these people of color and blah, 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 all of his black co-hosts and employees and all of that were basically like, yeah, it ain't your responsibility to keep these niggas. And I'm just like, this is the problem. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you're surrounded by black people that are, in gangs, T-Rail's is a Hoover Crip, AD is a Compton Crip. You got various people. Crip Mac, like, yeah, you got various people within this gang culture and all of that, where the gang culture is so pronounced in California, Los Angeles County in particular, and they're telling you that what you're doing ain't wrong. It's hard to go to another show at another region of the country and then have other black men hold you accountable when the black men you come in contact with every day are telling you that you're not doing nothing wrong. Right. So that was kind of like the disconnect to where it was like Adam was just like, I don't feel any personal responsibility. It's like, yeah, motherfucker, you won't and you don't, because it's just strictly business with you. Right. Like, you're making $1 million a month primarily off of illuminating stories of black pain, trauma, dysfunction and death, and you don't see nothing wrong with it because these young black kids, these 18, 19, 20-year-old kids are complicit in telling these stories because they don't know no better to not speak on certain shit, especially in a public platform. Like Birdman said something very important 20-something years ago, beef I don't discuss. And since then, all niggas have done is discuss beef on the internet.
Dog. Y'all
He
tried to tell me. Remember last week I was like, Birdman not corny. He be talking that shit. Dog.
Beef I don't discuss.
Nigga out of line gonna get his motherfucking head bust. Yeah.
So it's like one of them things.
That's real. All niggas do is discuss beef.
All they do.
Niggas will beef, meet up, have they beef out, then get back online.
To talk about what just happened. Yeah, bitch ass nigga ain't want to do nothing. I'm saying, he lucky was the cops was there. I would have burned his ass. Yeah. Now the police is like, oh, interesting. So you had a gun on you. Now they looking up if you on parole or probation, lock your stupid ass up. It's like dumb stuff like that. It's like, and it's like, once we started monetizing, allowing clout to be monetized and gangsterism to be a form of clout and celebrated and all of that, we basically cooked society, because perversely it taught all of these young black men, because the white guys ain't participating in this shit, the Indian kids ain't participating in this shit, the Asian kids in a small percentage in certain markets, Philadelphia, Stockton, California, certain pockets of Southern California, but for the most part, they're not participating in this shit. It's like, you're basically by proxy, you're telling them that it's okay to not just be in beef, but it's also okay to monetize your beef and talk about it every time somebody sticks a camera in front of your face. Like, which is dead wrong. Like, that's the wrong message. It's a dysfunctional message.
Like, you're not supposed to discuss anything.
Yeah.
Dealing with any type of fucking thing that could get you locked up or, go through a situation. So it'd be insane to see motherfuckers get on a track and be like, or in an interview, be like, yeah, I parked 8 niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna say which 8, but they named.
But I live in Essex County, so if you want to go look it up, that's on you.
Look at 8 niggas that died in the last 2 years. That was me. That was my work. And it's like that sort of thing where it's like, yo, y'all are willing to indict yourselves for something that has no statute of limitations in the name of clout and being celebrated and all of that, because they're smart enough to understand that a nigga coming home from jail gets celebrated more than somebody graduating from college, but they're also subsequently not smart enough to understand that sending yourself to jail is a bad idea. So it's like, there's this teeter-tottering that goes on. I'll
be honest with you. I've been thinking honestly about writing a movie script. I told you I've been thinking about a lot of creation and shit. And I've been thinking about writing a movie script. And I basically want to do a scene where it like shows the disconnect in culture from graduating and coming home from jail. But that's real.
Yeah. It's like we celebrate so much nonsense to where it's like somebody like Adam on the outside looking in, a white BMX kid from New Hampshire is like, well, y'all do it, so what's wrong with that? It's like that sort of thing. It's like, why can't I say the N-word? It's that same general premise at the heart of the argument. Like, well, if he want to come up here and tell me all these crime stories, who am I to stop him? It's that shit.
Gary Owens said he was at a show and he was getting heckled by this black guy or whatever. He was like fucking with him, whatever. He started going up, was like, if I could, I would call you the N-word. You know what I'm saying? And I think he said one of the comedians came out and called him the N-word for him and shit. There was like this whole thing or whatever. And he played off of it pretty well or whatever. And it's just like, you really have people that walk around though thinking like, I mean, what's the big deal?
Yeah, it's just a word.
And it's crazy because looking at Adam 22, like, look at us. we don't want to be messy.
No.
Like, I don't want to be messy ever. Like,
and we have all the incentive in the world to be messy because we know it can take us from here to here because that's all niggas indulge in all day on the internet is mess.
And I was thinking about it the other day where it's like all of the nonsense that went on the last couple weeks in Philly. And it's just like, people are so invested in all of these simple. I'm talking about good people, like good, hardworking people that don't get into nothing. It's like, I had like 2 or 3 people ask me, like, when y'all going to discuss something, like, what podcast do you listen to exactly?
You can't listen to this one.
Because this ain't, you know, that ain't, and it's just, that's where we are in society, where people just decided, yo, I want to do content, I want to do media, I want to do, let me just go be the messiest.
Yeah, it's like content, but make it messy.
Yeah.
Like the Tyra Banks meme. It's like content, but make it messy.
Real shit. And it's just like, yeah, for us to be in a place where I personally feel like, yo, I'm going to just keep it a buck with you. I live my life a certain way. I know you do. I know Kev, Rob, people are like, I just know this. You can live your life a certain way where you ain't doing no dumb shit and just be good.
Facts.
And have nice things and enjoy shit. And I'm going to keep it a buck with you. Me and the people I be around be enjoying a little bit more than motherfuckers I be seeing who be in bullshit and nonsense every fucking day. So you don't really have to do the shit. But we have a responsibility between us to feel like, yo, if we going to cut the mics on and we going to talk, let's tell people about this or what we reading or what we watching or what we going through or what we thinking or where we at when it comes to like trying to start this business or, you know, the issues we faced over the last couple months, just trying to get certain things off the ground and do certain things. We talk about it. And once we get everything fully operational, we going to give a whole breakdown to the shit. That's just what it is. So our people come to me and be like, I love when y'all do like the think pieces on cologne and watches and cars and really like my man hit me the other day was like, yo, when y'all broke down the shit on Patreon about the M4 and the M, it was like, damn, nobody else is doing this in the urban space where it's like, damn, you really get an understanding of all these different things. And it's like, yeah, we could forego all of that and just come on here and just start doing beef and nonsense and dumb shit and just for what? So for us to not do it, but then the white boy turn around and he do it and have a platform that makes $1 million a month, it do be a little bit like, ain't about to do some mess.
Right. Because I mean it's tangible. It's like, you know, you can turn mess into money. Like, and once you find a clear path to monetization, it's kind of like, well, why would you do anything else if the name of the game is to get money? But it's like, yeah, but we put our integrity and what we stand for as men and as people and residents of this market above everything. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
And I think that's more important and ultimately should be lauded at some point, maybe not in the immediate, but somewhere down the line, we should get celebrated for the fact that we're not engaging in the bullshit. Because at some point, I would imagine that it's inevitable that at least a 20-30% sector of the population is going to turn where they're just going to be like, I'm not participating in this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want some intelligent, thought-provoking content, something that helps me stay motivated, stay focused, stay driven, whatever. And then we're going to be here to wave all of them people in.
That's decent.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we'll get there. We'll figure it all out.
Absolutely.
But I got nothing else.
Definitely got nothing else, man. As usual, we want y'all to subscribe to the Patreon if y'all haven't already. I think Patreon deleted a bunch of y'all, people that didn't migrate tiers or whatever, were just kind of sitting there for the last like 60 days. I think Patreon deleted y'all because we had a ton of deletions this past week or whatever. So if, you know, just check your Patreon status. You may or may not have been deleted. If so, come back, you know, grab a new tier. We offering a 13% discount for all people that pay for a yearly subscription in advance. And yeah, so it's patreon.com/official TRPE. Everybody on YouTube, make sure y'all smash the like button, share this content. We've been doing a much better job on YouTube the last few weeks. Thank y'all so much about the way y'all been, you know, jumping on these episodes. So this episode will probably be out on YouTube on Wednesday. If y'all are watching this, then it's out already. YouTube, just search the realest podcast ever or TRPE. It'll pop up. Subscribe to the channel and lock in with us over there. Other than that, man, I got nothing. Hopefully, beginning of October, we're going to have an announcement for 6th anniversary show coming up in January. Friendsgiving in November, special invites, and we're still trying to piece together this TRPE invitational bowling event. So that's that on that, man.
I got nothing else.
Peace.